Oriole girls JV basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. The voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen with you. Joining me tonight, we have Julia Havman as the OSN camerawoman, and as always, our MVP, the one and only Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer. We will be bringing you this first game between the Ludington Orioles and the Benzie Central Huskies. JV girls basketball action here tonight. And the varsity game will follow, and we will be broadcasting not only the Oriole Sports Network, but also WMOM. That's the varsity contest, and that'll tip off. We got to change from football to basketball. That'll tip off at around 7 o'clock. We're about 54 seconds away from the tip-off here in the JV game. Ludington coached by Dan Mescher. Benzie Central coached by Jeff Nordbeck. And starting for the Huskies, at the guards, number 21, Kara Johnson. She's a sophomore. Number 23, Marie Redlinger. She is a sophomore. The center, number 5, Natalie Rucky. She's a sophomore. The forwards, number 3, Adrian Childs, a sophomore. And number 35, Flora Zickert, also a sophomore. For the Ludington Orioles, again, coached by Dan Mescher. Starting at the guards, number 1, McKenna Williams. She's a sophomore. Number 11, Eliana Jeruzel, she is a sophomore. The center, number 5, Jordan Anderson, a freshman. The forwards are number 15, Hannah Glanville, a sophomore, and number 33, Jenna Skiba, a freshman. And as always, the tip-off, actually the starting lineup brought to you by Pure Marquette Builders, and we thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame show. Yeah, there we go there. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you, Braden, for keeping me in line right there. There, we got the iPad up and running. Ludington in their black jerseys. They have orange numerals and letters trimmed in white. Benzie Central in their white jerseys, red lettering, red numerals trimmed in black. And we're just about set to tip off the 2021-22 basketball season. Ludington here at Benzonia against the Benzie Central Huskies. Tip controlled by the Orioles, and with it, number 1, McKenna Williams. Williams guarded there by Adrian Childs. Williams still with the ball. And now there's a 5-second violation called on the Orioles. Benzie Central has the basketball. Ball goes out of bounds there, and it will stay with Benzie Central. It was last touched there by the Orioles. Ball will be inbounded by Adrian Childs. And now we have an official's timeout. They're meeting to discuss. It looked like that ball went off of Benzie Central right there. From our vision up here, we're up in the weight room here at Benzie Central, up in the upper regions of this gym. This gym has been a very some good memories here for Ludington Oriole basketball. Yes, now the officials met, and the ball will be Ludington Oriole basketball. 7:43 to go in this opening quarter, just underway from Benzonia, from Benzie Central High School. Of course, this was the launching site of Ludington's Class B state runner-up finish in boys basketball back in 2017, with the Orioles winning 3 games here in the districts over Big Rapids, Manistee, and Cadillac. And that propelled them all the way to the Breslin Center in their Class B state runner-up. Okay, ball inbounded there. It was thrown in by Eliana Jeruzel. Ball stolen, and Benzie Central now with it. Marie Redlinger has it. She'll give it up now to Adrian Childs. Over to Kara Johnson. 7:20 to go in this opening quarter. Just underway, no score. And now there is a steal. For a moment there, the ball was stolen by McKenna Williams. Benzie recovers, and they'll bring the ball back up court. Childs with it now. They'll work it into Zickert. Zickert over to Rucky. Now back to Redlinger. Johnson. Good passing there. Now the pass stolen, and with it for the Orioles, number 1, McKenna Williams. 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Ludington and Benzie Central. Nice pass inside, ball up and no good on the shot there by Jenna Skiba, but she is fouled and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul called on the Huskies, number 5, Natalie Rucky. Skiba's first free throw is up and no good. Into the Husky lineup, number 11, Grace Hygis. Second attempt by Skiba, no good. Rebound to Benzie Central. Coming away with it was Flora Zickert. And she'll give it up now to Redlinger. There's a shot put up and no good by Kara Johnson. Rebound actually the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. No score from Benzie Central High School. The Ludington Orioles and the Benzie Central Huskies girls JV basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen with you on the play-by-play. Joined tonight by Braden Kronline is our technical engineer. There's a basket, and the first points of the season scored by the Orioles, Jordan Anderson, who wears number 5. She is just a freshman. Ludington up 2-0. There's a steal. Coming away with the ball for the Orioles ahead of the court. Shots up, no good. Steal was made there by Jenna Skiba. The shot by McKenna Williams, no good, and now Benzie Central on the attack. Ludington 2, Benzie Central nothing. 5:48 to go in this opening quarter. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Huskies. There's a shot put up and good. Huskies with their first 2 points of the season. Number 35, Flora Zickert. And Ludington 2, Benzie Central 2, 5:38 to go in this opening quarter. As I mentioned, Braden Kronline with me, our technical engineer. Also will be doing a little bit of color commentary with me tonight. He's going to be talking about the new feature we have here at the Oriole Sports Network, and that is the YouTube feature.
Oh, yeah, of course. We'll be talking about that here soon.
Definitely. Also, kudos to our OSN camera woman, Julia Havman. We had a nice drive coming up. There's a baseline shot put up and in by the Huskies, Flora Zickert. Benzie Central 4, Ludington 2. Braden was mentioning he's a bit familiar with Benzie Central High School. He's been here for some cross country.
Yep, been here for cross country, been here for
track.
Yep.
And you said you had your personal best. Is that correct here?
Yeah, my personal best for pole vault was here at Benzie. So,
all right, so good memories for you as well.
Great memories.
And I believe it's Julia's first time here to Benzie Central. So, okay, we have a 4-2 score. Benzie Central on top right now. 4:50 to go in this opening quarter. Into the Oriole, we got a couple. Well, there's a basket up and in. And that basket scored by the Huskies, number 5, Natalie Rucky. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 2, 4:32 to go opening quarter. Ludington working the ball in, shot up, no good there. That was Maggie Hackert with the attempt there. She's checked into the Oriole lineup. She wears number 42 as she is a sophomore. Also into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Ashley Stowe. She is a freshman. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, Rucky up, no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles, number 33, Jenna Skiba, but she is going to be called for the travel right there. 4:04 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 6-2. Into the Oriole, returning to the Oriole lineup, Ellie Jerusel, number 11. And also seeing her first action, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. She is a sophomore. Into the Benzie Central lineup, number 12, Caitlin Pauline. And Pauline is a sophomore. 3-point attempt up and no good. That shot was put up by the Huskies, number 11, Grace Hygis. Ball goes up and over the backboard, so it'll be Ludington basketball. 3:59 to go opening quarter. Orioles trail by 4, 6-2. our opening basketball telecast, live stream, broadcast, call it what you may. As we transition from the football season, our last OSN WMOM broadcast telecast was actually October 22nd, and that was at North Muskegon when Ludington finished off their football season. Benzie Central on the attack. Ball down on the court, fought for. We have a jump ball. Tie up possession arrow to the Orioles. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 2. Send a shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. With the ball for the Orioles, number 30. That's Ashley Stowe. Stowe will give it up now to Sabrina Ramirez, now over to Maggie Hackert. Hackert being pressured right there by Flora Zickert of the Benzie Central Huskies. Now to Ellie Jeruzel. Ball deflected. There's a steal for Benzie Central. And on the way to the hoop, shot is up, no good. Shot put up there by Kara Johnson, but Johnson is fouled. Foul called on the Orioles, Ellie Jeruzel. Checking into the game for Benzie Central, number 3, Adrian Childs. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Huskies 6, Orioles 2. Three-point attempt, no good there by Kara Johnson. Rebound fought for, the Orioles have it. Ellie Jeruzel with it now, her pass batted out of bounds. Orioles will retain possession. Ludington coached by Dan Mesher. And Jeff Knapp. Pass deflected out of bounds. Orioles will retain possession. Jeruzel inbounds the ball, and it's picked off there by the Huskies' Kara Johnson. Johnson guarded there by the Orioles' Hannah Glanville. Now over to Adrian Childs. Here's a shot from the baseline, no good. That shot was put up by Flora Zickert, and Maggie Hackert with it for the Orioles. She'll attempt to get the ball over to Ellie Jeruzel. Ball is deflected there, and now here come the Huskies. Adrian Childs with it. Childs over to Macy Jones, who's checked into the Huskies lineup. Three-point attempt up and no good. Shot put up there by Kara Johnson. Long rebound to the Huskies. Out to Adrian Childs. Now back to Kara Johnson. They'll work it in. Good passing here by the Huskies. There's a shot up, no good by Johnson. Rebound, Benzie, up, no good. Benzie, and now a foul will be called on the Orioles, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. 5 team fouls on the Orioles, 5 on the Huskies. Into the Oriole lineup. Number 5, Jordan Anderson, along with number 1, McKenna Williams. So on the court right now for the Orioles, you have Ellie Jeruzel. You also have Sabrina Ramirez, McKenna Williams, Jordan Anderson, and Aaliyah Betts. Aaliyah Betts, and Betts now with the ball. Betts to the hoop. Her shot is no good, but she's hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. 6-2, Benzie Central on top of Ludington. Aaliyah Betts at the free throw line, and she gets the first free throw. Jenna Skiba checks back into the Oriole lineup. She wears number 33. That second attempt is also good. Benzie Central 6, Ludington 4, 1:42 to go in this opening quarter. We're going to step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Benzie Central with the basketball. They lead 6-4, 1:28 to go in this opening quarter. Now we have a foul called on the Orioles. Our opening telecast broadcast of the season. OSN will be doing the JV games all season long for both the boys and the girls for Ludington basketball. Well, the varsity games will be covered by the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Central with the basketball. Adrian Childs has it. She'll give it up now to Kara Johnson. They'll work it in. The shot is up and no good there by Cadence Popper, who's checked into the game. And it'll be Ludington basketball. 1:09 to go in the opening quarter. McKenna Williams with it. Nice move by Williams. Shot overlaid, out of bounds. It'll be Benzie Central basketball. Last touch there by the Orioles, Jordan Anderson. For the Huskies, number 3, that's Adrian Childs. There is a momentarily, the ball was stolen there by the Orioles and Jenna Skiba. She bats it out of bounds. It'll be Benzie Central basketball. 49.8 seconds to go in the opening quarter. We thank all you Oriole fans for tuning in. As December 1st, the calendar is turned to December 1st, and basketball season is here. Girls tonight at Benzie Central, girls JV and girls varsity. Friday night, they'll be at Hawley Gym, their home opener, as we will be bringing you the JV and varsity games against the Zeeland East Chicks. There's a three-pointer from Benzie Central's Kara Johnson. Benzie Central 9, Ludington 4, 16 seconds to go in this opening quarter. McKenna Williams with the ball. The boys' season will open on December 7th at Hawley as they take on the Reese Puffer Rockets. There's a basket, and give it to the Orioles' number 13, Aaliyah Betts. And there's the buzzer, and at the end of one, your score from Benzie Central, the Benzie Central Huskies 9, the Ludington Orioles 6. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School girls JV basketball action. Benzie Central up on the Orioles at the end of one, 9-6. Benzie Central basketball. We've begun play here in the second quarter. 4 points in that first quarter for Aaliyah Betts, 2 for Jordan Anderson. That was the Orioles scoring. Okay, Benzie Central on the attack. Adrian Childs with it. Childs now will give it up to Marie Redlinger. Now over to Kara Johnson. Johnson back to Adrian Childs. Childs will take the 14-footer, no good. Rebound to Skiba. Skiba will outlet the ball now to McKenna Williams. She'll get it ahead to Grace Hedges. I'm sorry, no, that was to Ellie Jerusalem. Had the wrong 11, wrong team. Ludington tried to work the ball in. Ball batted away and stolen. And here come the Huskies. Kara Johnson with it. Ball stolen from her. But I believe we're going to have a foul there, and it's going to be called on McKenna Williams. 7:16 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails Benzie Central 9-6, and we're going to stay right here and tell you about one of our wonderful sponsors, Ludington Paint and Glass. They have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint, the local source for all your painting projects. Give owner Matt Ewing a call, 231-843-8250. You can also look up Ludington Paint and Glass at www.ludingtonpaint.com. Braden, what can you tell the listeners out there and the watchers about our new feature, YouTube?
Well, we're now on YouTube as well as Facebook. So if you go on the Oriole Sports Network Facebook page, there's a link to our YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe up there, you can watch there if you don't want to watch on Facebook.
Outstanding. Another new avenue we have there with all that's going on. Of course, OSN will be doing the JV games all season long for the boys and girls.
Yep.
And for the varsity games, we'll have OSN and WMOM in collaboration. Outstanding. All right, Benzie Central with the ball. Three-pointer off the mark there. Williams fighting for the ball for the Orioles. Has it, and now we're going to have a jump ball there and possession arrow to the Orioles. Ludington trails by 3, 9-6. 7:08 to go in the opening half of play. The ball will be inbounded by the Orioles' Ellie Jerusalem, and she'll get it into McKenna Williams. Williams still with the ball, now to Anderson. Her pass, a little much right there. And it was intended for Skiba. Goes out of bounds, Benzie Central basketball. No scoring so far in this second quarter. Benzie Central brings the ball up. They'll get the ball across half court. Zickert now over to Kara Johnson. Back to Zickert. To Johnson. Johnson baseline, picks up her dribble, shot up and in there by Flora Zickert. Benzie Central 11, Ludington 6. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Maggie Hackert and Ashley Stowe getting set to check into the Oriole lineup. Foul called on the Huskies, number 23, Marie Redlinger. Ball will be inbounded by the Orioles' Ashley Stowe. Williams with it now. And now we have a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Shout out to Crown and Cork, open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. Everything made fresh and when possible with locally sourced ingredients. Located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. That's Crown and Cork. There's a basket up and in by the Huskies' Flora Zickert. Benzie Central 13, Ludington 6. There's a shot there. Williams no good for the Orioles. And here comes Benzie Central with the ball. Marie Redlinger. Redlinger Baseline shot up, no good by Adrian Childs. Rebound to Williams, and now she's going to be called for the travel. What we're seeing so far, Braden, is what you expect. The first game of the season, you're seeing some jitters out there. And
Yep.
Ludington trailing right now 13-6, 5:40 to go in this opening contest. Nice pass inside, shot overlaid right there by the Huskies, number 11, Grace Hygis. With the ball for the Huskies, Marie Redlinger, she'll give it up now. Hygis, three-point attempt up, no good there by Zickert. And ball fought for, and Ludington has it. That was Ellie Jeruzel who came away with it. She'll give it up to McKenna Williams. Now back to Jeruzel. I'm sorry, that was Glanville there. Williams, her shot, good! McKenna Williams gets the bucket, her first 2 points of the season. Ludington trails 13-8. Orioles' first points of the second quarter. Zickert with the ball for Benzie Sutton. There's a pass out of bounds, Oriole basketball. Kara Johnson trying to get that ball, work it down into the post right there. And it goes out of bounds, and Ludington has it. Orioles trail 13-8, 4:50 to go in the opening half. Williams with it, and her pass intended there, trying to get the ball into Skiba. Instead, the ball is picked off there by Redlinger, and here comes Benzie Central now. Zickert has it. Here's a three-point attempt up, no good there by Kara Johnson. Benzie Central, long rebound, another three-pointer, no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles is Ashley Stowe. Stowe over to McKenna Williams. Williams will pick up her dribble now, give it to Glanville. Now back to Williams. Nice pass inside, shot up, and no good. Williams with a nice pass right there. The Orioles just couldn't get the bucket to go. That shot was put up by Ashley Stowe. And now here comes Benzie Central. The Orioles trail 13-8, 3:52 to go in the second quarter. Flora Zickert with it. Zickert, little pitch and catch right there. Now there's a shot underneath, put up no good there by Caitlin Pauline. And here come the Orioles. Stowe. Stowe now to Williams. Williams will pick up her dribble at the free throw line, give it up to Hackert. Hackert, her pass deflected there. Ends up, we got a jump ball, I believe, possession arrow to Benzie Central. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. Number 13, Leah Betts. Also into the Oriole lineup, returning number 5, Jordan Anderson. And they join Williams and Jeruzel on the court to make up the Orioles. 5 players currently. 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Opening game of the 2021-22 season. Ludington Girls JV taking on Benzie Central here in Benzonia. There's a shot put up, a three-pointer there. Give it to Grace Hygis. Benzie Central 16, Ludington 8. 8-point lead for the Huskies. 2:48 to go in this opening half. Williams now to Jeruzel. Over to Ramirez to Anderson. Back to Williams. Williams, a little too much right there for Anderson. And coming away with it for the Huskies, number 3, Adrian Childs. Childs now over to Redlinger, to Macy Jones, to Childs, now to Zickert. Zickert, three-point attempt on the way off the mark right there. Redlinger, her shot, and coming away with it for the Orioles is Jeruzel. Jeruzel's shot short, tried to kiss it off the glass right there, and Zickert has it for the Huskies now to Redlinger. Hygis. Macy Jones with it now. 1:44 to go. There's a steal by Williams. McKenna Williams to the hoop. Good! And she's fouled. McKenna Williams, count the basket. And she's going to go to the free throw line in an attempt to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
She's all over the court, isn't she, Scoot?
She is. She's definitely has a motor, and definitely I would say is the spark plug that what we've seen so far in this first half that ignites this Ludington JV team. McKenna Williams' free throw is up and no good. Long rebound. The Orioles had it, but then they couldn't control it. And here comes the Huskies. Macy Jones with it, being harassed right there. And Coach Dan Mescher is not going to like that. Foul called on the Orioles, number 15, Hannah Glanville. They're calling it pretty close so far here in this first half. Like I said, it's first game of the season for everyone, for us, for the officials, for the players.
Everybody's still shaking out the rust.
Exactly. There's a three-point attempt off the mark right there by Kara Johnson. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. The Orioles trail by 6, 16-10. They were down 9-6 at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. There's a pass there from Williams, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. What are the advantages going to be here for us having now the YouTube, besides the fact that more people, it's another avenue? What are some of the other things that make it so neat to have YouTube up on the OSN?
You don't have to have a Facebook account. That's definitely one plus. It's probably, it's easier to use. YouTube is easier to use than Facebook, but yeah.
Sounds good. Now we have here a foul, I believe. Yes, a foul called, a little bit of a delayed foul called right there, but we'll take it. A foul on Benzie Central as Jordan Anderson is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Jordan, just a freshman, and she has some height. Ludington doesn't list her height here on the roster, but Jordan's got to be, she's got to be near 6 foot tall.
Oh, definitely, yep.
Ludington trails 16-10, 1:04 to go in this opening half. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. Make sure you stay tuned for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show player in a spotlight. That'll be during the varsity game tonight, and that player will be Abby Banstra. Jordan Anderson's first free throw, no good. Into the Benzie lineup, number 2, Cadence Popier. Anderson takes aim, second free throw, good. Jordan Anderson has 3 points in this first half. The Orioles trail 16-11. 1 minute to go in the opening half. With the ball for the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. She'll give it up now to Childs, back to Johnson. They'll whirl it around, a little baseline jumper there, no good. That shot was put up by Popier, and rebound to Jordan Anderson. Now with the ball, McKenna Williams. Williams will give it up now to Ellie Jerusalem. They'll work it in. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Anderson. God! Jordan Anderson with the offensive board and the putback. The Orioles have cut the Benzie Central lead to 3, 16-13, 24 seconds to go in this opening half. 5 points for Jordan Anderson, leading the Orioles, 4 for McKenna Williams, and 4 for Aaliyah Betts. All right, with the ball for the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. She'll give it up now to Adrian Childs. 6 seconds to go. There's a steal, and we have a foul called on the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. Orioles have 3.1 seconds remaining in this opening half. They trail 16-13 with the ball. Williams, 1 second to go. They're not going to get a shot off. There's the buzzer, and at the half, your score from Benzonia here at Benzie Central High School. The Benzie Central Huskies 16, the Ludington Orioles 13. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Benzonia and Benzie Central High School. Ludington trails Benzie Central by the score of 16-13 at the half. The Orioles, after being outscored 9-6 in the opening 8 minutes of play, outscored the Huskies 7-4 in that second quarter. Ludington scoring in the first half. McKenna Williams with 4 points, 5 points for Jordan Anderson, and 4 points for Leah Betts. And that was it, folks. 3 scorers for the Orioles. They've cut into the Benzie Central lead, though. They trail by just 3, 16-13. Taking a look at the OSN schedule for the 2021-22 season, and this will be in collaboration, of course, with WMOM. If you're wondering, folks, the JV games all season, the boys and girls JV games will be telecast, will be live streamed by the Oriole Sports Network. The varsity games live streamed by Oriole Sports Network, as well as broadcasted on WMOM. We begin here tonight at Benzie Central with a girls JV, girls varsity game. And our next broadcast will be this coming Friday, and it'll be at Hawley Gym. And again, we will be doing the JV games in concert with the varsity games all season long, folks. So that'll be Ludington hosting the Zeeland East Chicks. Tip-off for the varsity game slated for 7 p.m. December 7th, we'll have a broadcast from Hawley Gym. That'll be the boys' home opener, the boys' season opener, as they host the Muskegon Reese Puffer Rockets. And then we'll have another telecast for the boys on the 10th of December at Hawley. That game will be Ludington hosting the Muskegon Western Michigan Christian Warriors. The rest of the month of December, on December 14th, we will have Ludington hosting the Benzie Central Huskies in boys basketball. And we got Coach Warren Stowe right now. He's giving me a starting lineup. And good to see Coach Stowe up here. And last night I interviewed him for the pregame show and kind of put him on the spot a little bit with the starting lineup. And, again, it's the first for everybody this year. So, Coach, you want to put your positions down there, too, if you don't mind? Yeah, thank you very much. So, there you go. How was the drive up? Okay? Good. Benzie never seems like a bad drive. It always seems like a quick drive, especially once you get past Manistee, up north of Manistee right here. And great memories here for Ludington basketball, both the boys and girls. Always been a good place to play up here at Benzie. So, good luck tonight, Coach Warren Stowe. He's given me a starting lineup for tonight's girls game. We're going to keep you in suspense, folks. We're not going to give you that varsity starting lineup just yet. I look at that, and, yeah, it looks like a pretty formidable lineup. Again, Abby Banstra will be out. She has not been cleared to play yet. She should be back for that Detroit Hardball, the Round Ball Classic, though, coming up December 29th and 30th. Again, here at halftime of the JV game, Ludington trails Benzie Central 16-13. We're going to step aside for a couple minutes right now, and when we return, more of the halftime show here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome to Crown & Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown & Cork soon.
Welcome back to Benzonia and Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by Braden Kronline, doing a little color commentary with me. And of course, he's always our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Havman is our OSN camera woman tonight. Happy to be bringing you the 2021-22 season. Again, we'd like to send some kudos out to Benzie Central Athletic Director Eli Harris for rolling the red carpet out for us and the hospitality he has shown. And we just talked to Oriole varsity head coach Warren Stowe, brought the starting lineup to me for tonight's varsity game. He's all fired up, as well he should be. Here during the JV game, we got about 2 minutes to go until the tip-off of the second half. Ludington trails Benzie Central by the score of 16-13. Again, scoring for the Orioles in that first half, McKenna Williams with 4, Jordan Anderson with 5, and Leah Betts with 4 points. Special shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union in their brand new location, and they're really enjoying that new location there. Also, a shout out to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today, or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Shout out as well to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're an offender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business, and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And, of course, another shout-out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Orioles will have the basketball to begin the second half. And the ball will be triggered in by the Orioles' Ellie Jeruzel. She'll get it into McKenna Williams. We're underway here in the second half from Benzie Central High School. The Orioles and the Huskies. The Orioles trail by 3, 16-13. With the ball is Jenna Skiba to Williams. Williams' baseline shot, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 35, Flora Zickert. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Oriole basketball. Jeruzel will inbound the ball. She'll trigger it in. And she'll get it in. Nice pass to Williams. Shot up and in with a beautiful assist there to Ellie Jeruzel. Give the bucket to McKenna Williams. She has 6 points in the game. Ludington now trails by a single point, 16-15. Flora Zickert with it for Benzie Central. She'll whirl the ball around to Childs. He'll get it into the paint. Shot up and in. Give the bucket to Natalie Rucky. Benzie Central 18, Ludington 15, 7:18 to go in this third quarter. Williams with the ball. She's guarded there by Redlinger. Williams, she'll give it up now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson pass deflected out of bounds. Ludington will retain possession. Anderson trying to work that ball in there to Ellie Jeruzel. With the basket, or triggering the ball in, Ellie Jeruzel. She wears number 11. She'll get it in to Jordan Anderson. Ball stripped right there by Zickert. And now Zickert will outlet the pass to Kara Johnson. Johnson now to Redlinger. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, up and in by Adrian Childs. And Childs is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. 5-point Husky lead, 20-15. 6:49 to go in this third quarter. Child's free throw is up and good. Benzie Central 21, Ludington 15. McKenna Williams with the ball. She is a sophomore. Williams gets a pick right there from Skiba. Nice pass inside, shot overlaid. But Jeruzel is fouled, and she'll shoot two. Foul on the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. Ellie Jeruzel at the free throw line for the Orioles. Free throw is up and no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Ashley Stowe, and she'll replace McKenna Williams. Second free throw, good. Ellie Jeruzel and her first points as first points of the season right there. Gets the free throw. Ludington trails 21-16. Here's a steal by the Orioles. And with it is Ashley Stowe. Stowe now over to Glanville. Hannah Glanville with it. Glanville at the free throw line. Pass to Skiba. Now back to Glanville. Glanville on the dribble. We'll give it up now to Jeruzel. Jeruzel loses it, gets it back. And she'll give it now to Ashley Stowe to Glanville. 5:58 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles trail 21-16. Anderson with it. Jordan Anderson now over to Ashley Stowe. Stowe to Skiba. Skiba down the lane, and she's hacked. 5:46 to go, third quarter. The Orioles trail 21-16. Foul on the Huskies, number 23, Marie Redlinger. Checking into the Husky lineup, number 1, Macy Jones. Orioles were down 9-6 at the end of the first quarter, and they trailed 16-13 at the half. Ball thrown in, and the Orioles unable to make a connection right there. Out of bounds, it'll be Benzie Central basketball. First game of the season for both teams. Benzie Central and Ludington. OSN pleased to be bringing you this JV girls game here before we bring you the varsity game tonight. The varsity game being brought to you by Oriole Sports Network and WMOM Radio. Ludington with the ball, 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Maggie Hackert getting set to check into the Oriole lineup. Skiba with it. Skiba now over to Ellie Jeruzel. Jeruzel, her shot no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. And the foul called on the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. Jeruzel at the free throw line. Her first attempt is up and no good. Hackert into the Oriole lineup, and she'll replace Jordan Anderson. And into the Huskies lineup, number 11, Grace Hyges. Second attempt by Jeruzel, up and good. So 1 of 2 free throws there for Ellie Jeruzel. She has 2 points in this ball game. Ludington trails 21-17. Jeruzel will get a rest on the bench, and checking in for her, number 13, Aaliyah Betts. Hyges with it now to Macy Jones, to Zickert. They'll whirl it back around. Macy Jones, shot put up there, no good by Grace Hyges. And now we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on the Huskies, and it will be called on number 3, Adrian Childs. 4:43 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles trail 21-17. Ashley Stowe with the ball. She'll give it up now to Hannah Glanville. Glanville at the free throw line. Nice give and go. Shot underlaid right there, however, by Jenna Skiba. But the Orioles got exactly what they wanted right there. They just couldn't get the basket to fall. And now Benzie Central on the attack. Orioles trail 21-17. Zickert with it. Zickert, her pass intercepted there by Betts. Aaliyah Betts with it. Betts had 4 first half points. Now Betts basically just got ran over right there by the Huskies' Macy Jones. That's going to be the 5th, I believe the 5th team foul already here in this second half called on Benzie Central. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez, and also number 11, Ellie Jeruzel. They join Betts, Hackert, and Stowe. Stowe with the ball. Ashley Stowe picks up her dribble now to Betts. Betts down the lane, shot is up and good! Nice move there by Aaliyah Betts. She's got 6 points in this ball game, and Ludington has cut the Husky lead to 2 at 21-19. Got a nice friendly roll right there. Now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles' Ellie Jeruzel. Ball will be inbounded by the Huskies' Adrian Childs. And she'll get it in to Grace Hygis. Now to Macy Jones. Jones pass deflected right there. Benzie's able to get the ball back, though. Adrian Childs with it. They'll work it in. Zickert, her shot no good. Ball deflected. And ending up with it is Hygis. Hygis in the corner right there. And let's see here. Benzie's going to maintain possession. Benzie Central 21, Ludington 19, 3:23 to go in the third quarter. Benzie Central to inbound it. Zickert with it. Zickert, three-point attempt up, no good by Hygis. Rebound fought for. Zickert ends up with it and gets the bucket. Flora Zickert doing a good job on the offensive glass right there. Gets the bucket. Benzie Central 23, Ludington 19. Ashley Stowe with it. She wears number 30. We're going to have a foul called on the Huskies. And it's going to be called on... No, it's going to be an offensive foul on the Orioles. Jordan Anderson returns to the Oriole lineup. She wears number 5, and returning to the Benzie lineup, number 21, Kara Johnson. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. The Orioles trail 23-19. Zickert fakes the three-pointer, goes baseline. Her pass deflected, and fighting for it. We're going to have a jump ball there. Fighting for it, number 1, Macy Jones for Benzie Central, and Ellie Jerusalem for the Orioles, who wears number 11. Zickert will trigger the ball in for Benzie. He's working there against Jordan Anderson. Now out to Kara Johnson. They'll give it up to Macy Jones. Hygis with it. Now to Kara Johnson. Zickert, and we're going to have foul called on the Orioles. I believe that foul was on Maggie Hackert, number 42, her second. Benzie will work it inside. Shot no good there. And here comes Jerusalem with it. She'll pick up her dribble and give it up to Hackert. Hackert now over. Shots up. Oh, shot up and in there to Leah Betts. 8 points. She is a game high for the Ludington Orioles. The Orioles trail by 2, 23-21. Kara Johnson now over to Macy Jones. They'll work it inside. Shot blocked right there by Jordan Anderson. Caitlin Pauline tried to put that shot up and it was blocked there. Anderson with the block. Now the Orioles on the attack. Jerusalem will give it up to Stowe. 1:40 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles trail 23-21. There's a steal by Benzie Central. Kara Johnson, shot up and in. Johnson with the steal and the bucket. Benzie Central 25, Ludington 21. Ashley Stowe ahead now to Jerusalem. She'll take the jump shot up, no good. Ball fought for, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Benzie Central basketball. Into the Huskies lineup, number 5, Natalie Rucky. Returning into the Oriole lineup, number 33, Jenna Skiba. And also number 15, Hannah Glanville. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles trail by 4, 25-21. There's a ball deflected there by Skiba, but Benzie comes back with it. Hygis, her shot no good. Rebound to Betts. Betts will push the ball up to Skiba. Skiba shot, good, and she's fouled. Give the bucket to Jenna Skiba. Her first points of the ball game. The Orioles trail by 2, 25-23. Skiba will go to the free throw line and try to complete the three-point play. Skiba's free throw, no good. Be Benzie basketball. 49.2 seconds to go in this third quarter. The Orioles trail Benzie Central 25-23. Again, the Orioles were down at the half by the score of 16-13. The offense has picked up here in the second half. 38 seconds to go. Benzie with the ball. Kara Johnson, and it's going to be called for the travel. Ludington's going to get the ball right back here. I'll belay my last. Before the travel was called, there was a foul called on the Orioles. Coach Dan Mesher, a little unhappy about that. The Oriole bench located right down in front of us here at Benzie Central's gym. Huskies 25, Orioles 23. Little confab here between Coach Mesher and one of the officials. Benzie will inbound the ball. It'll be inbounded by Adrian Childs. She gets it in to Johnson. Three-pointer put up, no good there by Grace Hygis. Long rebound, however, to Kara Johnson. Benzie working it around now. Jones has it. There's another three-point attempt up, way off the mark right there. That shot was put up by Johnson. And now we have the ball out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. 16.8 seconds to go in this third quarter. Orioles trail the Huskies 25-23. Ball will be triggered in here. And with it is Ellie Jeruzal. It was triggered in by Jenna Skiba. Jeruzal with it, 9 seconds to go. Jeruzal's shot blocked. And Benzie has it. 4 seconds to go in this third quarter. 3, 2, 1. Shot put up and no good. The end of 3 from Benzie Central High School. Your score, the Benzie Central Huskies 25, the Ludington Orioles 23. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. We begin play here in the fourth quarter. JV girls basketball action. Benzie Central 25, Ludington 23. Orioles scored 10 points in that third quarter. 9 points scored for Benzie Central. And in that second quarter, folks, Ludington did outscore Benzie Central. Actually, both teams scored 7 points in that second quarter. So Ludington outscored 9-7, 9-6 in the opening quarter. Both teams scored 7 in the second quarter. The Orioles outscored Benzie 10-9 in that third. And right now we stand Benzie Central 25, Ludington 23. I'll be the first to admit, and I have for years, folks, as the voice of the Orioles, mathematics has never been my forte. All right, Benzie Central with the basketball. We have 7:31 left in the ball game. Benzie will get the ball in, and with it for the Huskies is Flora Zickert. Her shot good. Zickert gets the three-pointer, and Benzie Central extends their lead to 5, 28-23. Ludington with it. Williams with it. Williams at the free throw line. Nice give and go. Shot up and in. Give the basket to Jenna Skiba with the assist to McKenna Williams. Orioles trail by 3, 28-25. 6:52 to go in this ball game. With the ball for the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. Over now to Adrian Childs. There's a three-pointer up and in. Flora Zickert, who's all of a sudden got the hot hand for Benzie. She's had a nice ball game tonight. Ludington now trails Benzie 31-25. Ball goes out of bounds right there, but Orioles will retain possession. Last touch there by Flora Zickert. Ellie Jeruzel will trigger the ball in, and she just beats the 5 count. She'll get the ball in to Glanville. Glanville now to Skiba. Skiba to Williams. Williams picks up her dribble, and now her shot blocked there by Zickert. Zickert doing it at both ends right now for Benzie Central. There's a steal by Williams. Her shot no good. Coach Mesher was wanting a foul right there. Didn't get it. Now here comes Benzie. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Benzie Central 31, Ludington 25. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 13, Aaliyah Betts. Betts had a nice game. She leads the Orioles with 8 points. There's a shot put up, no good right there. Rebound to Williams for the Orioles. Orioles have numbers here. 5-on-2. Betts with it. No, there's a shot put up. Oh, three-pointer right there. Up and in by McKenna Williams. And Ludington draws to within 3 here. Benzie Central 31, Ludington 28, 5:36 to go in the game. Timeout on the floor. We're going to step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Benzonia and Benzie Central High School. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call. Joined tonight by our OSN technical engineer, Braden Kronline, and also our OSN camera woman, Julia Havman. Ludington trails Benzie Central here in the girls' JV game 31-28. The Orioles were down 9-6 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed 16-13 at the half, and they were down 25-23 at the end of 3 quarters. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. All right, the Orioles defending right now against Benzie Central with the ball for the Huskies. Number 1, Macy Jones. They'll work it into Zickert, and Zickert loses the ball, but it last touched by the Orioles. So Benzie Central has it. 5:22 to go in the game. The Orioles down 31-28. Here's a shot, baseline jumper, up and in, and give that basket to the Huskies, number 21, Kara Johnson. Orioles trail 33-28. Jeruzel with it, and she'll work the ball to Skiba. Back to Jeruzel. Jeruzel loses the ball out of bounds. Benzie Central will get it back. 5:02 to go in the game. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 30, Ashley Stowe, and she will replace McKenna Williams. Also into the Oriole lineup, Hannah Glanville, number 15. Glanville will replace Ellie Jeruzel. There's a basket up and in by Flora Zickert. Benzie Central with a 7-point lead, 35-28. Now there's a steal by the Huskies. With the steal, the shot is up and good, and the foul will be on the Orioles. And drawing the foul for Ludington, I believe, was Ashley Stowe. Yes, it was number 30, Ashley Stowe. Basket up and in by the Huskies' number 1, Macy Jones. Maggie Hackert will come to the bench. Jordan Anderson will return to the court. So you got Anderson on the court right now with Stowe, Glanville, Betts, and Skiba. 4:38 to go. Benzie Central run right here. The Orioles had cut the lead down to 3 points, but Benzie on a run right now. They lead 37-28, 4:38 to go in this game. Free throw up and in by Macy Jones. A 10-point Benzie Central lead, the largest lead of the ball game for the Huskies, with 4:34 to go in the game. Stowe now to Anderson. Anderson will get the ball inside to Skiba, and Skiba is fouled. Checking back into the Oriole lineup, number 1, McKenna Williams, and number 11, Ellie Jeruzel. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 33, Jenna Skiba. Her free throw, no good, and even if it had went, it would not have counted. We have a over-the-line violation right there. So Benzie will get the ball right back. Send a shout out to Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all your automotive needs. Benzie Central on the attack. 4:04 to go in the game. They lead by 10, 38-28. Benzie's probably wanting to take a little air out of the basketball right now. And just as I say that, they put up a shot. No good. Rebound, Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet the ball there to Hannah Glanville. Glanville still with the ball. Glanville. And now Glanville will be called for the traveling violation. And Benzie Central gets the ball right back. 3:45 to go in the game. Benzie Central 38, Ludington 28. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Dan Mesher at the conclusion of this girls' JV basketball game. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles. Ellie Jeruzel. Both teams are in the bonus. And at the free throw line for Benzie Central will be number 3, Adrian Childs. One and one. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson, who wears number 5. Anderson will bring the ball up now. She'll lose it momentarily, get it back and give it to Williams. And Williams now to Glanville. Glanville far baseline. Williams with it now. Back to Glanville. Williams shot from the baseline up, no good. Ball batted out of bounds by the Orioles. It'll be Benzie Central basketball. Coach Dan Mesher wants and gets a timeout. 3:13 to go in the game. Ludington trails 38-28, and it is going to be a full timeout. We're going to step aside. Again, Ludington trails by 10. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School, where the Ludington Orioles trail the Benzie Central Huskies by the score of 38-28. 3:02 remaining in this JV girls basketball game. At the free throw line for the Huskies, number 2, Cadence Popier. Her shot, first shot, no good. Popper's second free throw is good. 11-point Husky lead, 39-28, 3:02 to go in the game. Williams with the for the Orioles will get it ahead now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, a little baseline jumper, no good. Ball batted out of bounds by the Huskies. Orioles will retain possession. Varsity game coming your way. Looks like it's going to start a little after 7 p.m., folks. Right now, there's a nice pass. Shot up, no good. Overlaid there by Williams. Williams fighting for it now. Anderson has it for the Orioles. Loses it, gets it back. She's at the free throw line. She'll give it up to Glanville. 2:40 to go. Glanville, her shot, no good. Blocked right there. Shot put up by Skiba, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Jenna Skiba at the free throw line. First attempt is up and no good. Aaliyah Betts back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Jordan Anderson. Returning to the Benzie Central lineup, number 35, Flora Zickert, along with number 12, Caitlin Pauline, and number 5, Natalie Rucky. Second attempt is up and in and out, no good there by Skiba. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Benzie Central. Orioles were able to cut, they were down, they had this Benzie Central lead down to 2 points and 3 points several times, but then they just went cold from the field the last couple minutes. Benzie's went on a run, and the Huskies lead now by 11, 39-28, 2:22 to go in the game. Here's a turnover. Ludington will get the ball back here. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show here. We're talking to Oriole JV girls head coach Dan Mesher. Jerusalem pass deflected out of bounds right there by Zickert, and Ludington will retain possession with 2:09 to go in this game. Ellie Jerusalem will trigger the ball in. Nice pass there. A little too much, though, to Betts. And, Betts, she's a trooper, though. She took that pass right there, came up on her, and it looks like she had a little bit of a collision right there. Benzie Central on the attack. Shot put up no good there by Rucky. 1:48 to go in the game. And Betts able to corral the ball there, and she'll give it up to Williams. Folks, I have not had Braden Kronline with me doing too much color because he's been busy on some technical aspects of this game, getting ready for the varsity game. And there's a bucket by the Orioles, McKenna Williams. And how are things looking there, Braden?
We are all ready to go at the radio station.
All right.
So we're ready to roll.
You've been working hard, folks. You're technical engineer, getting things all set up for our first varsity broadcast of the season.
Yep.
It'll be WMOM in collaboration with the Oriole Sports Network. Much the same way we did things for football and the same way we did things for the districts and regionals last year in basketball.
Yep,
that great run that both our girls and boys teams went on, winning the districts, and both winning their first regional game before falling in the regional championship game to Escanaba. The girls at Houghton Lake, the boys at Traverse City Central High School, to those Eskimos from Escanaba. Our first telecast stream since October 22nd when we were at North Muskegon.
You've got those dates down, don't you?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad that night. We had a nice little covering right there, even though it was a rain and it was late. It was week 9 of the season.
Yep.
It was not too bad there at North Muskegon. That was our final football broadcast of the year. The Orioles ended up 3-6 on the season. And the MHSAA football season just ended this past Saturday with the state championship games, 4 on Friday, 4 on Saturday. And the season over with the crowning of 8 state champions, divisions 1 through 8. And actually 10 state champions because you had 8-player division 1 and 2 as well. There's a shot put up by Williams, no good. I'm sorry, that was Betts with the shot. No good. 1:14 to go in this game. Ludington trails by 9, 39-30. And now a foul called on the Orioles. Again, we send a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. At the free throw line for Benzie Central, number 5, Natalie Rucky. Shots up and no good. This year is just flying by. Just, football ending, and it seems like, all of a sudden, we're here in basketball season.
Came quick, didn't it?
It sure did. Second free throw up and in by Natalie Rucky. Benzie Central, a 10-point lead with 1:14 to go in this game. The Huskies 40, the Orioles 30. Again, the Orioles trailed 9-6 at the end of 1. They were down 16-13 at the half. And they trailed by just 2 at the end of 3, 25-23. Been a big fourth quarter here for Benzie Central. There's a pass to Anderson, had it, lost it, got it back, lost it. And here come the Huskies with 56 seconds to go in this game. With the ball, number 21, Kara Johnson. She'll give it over now to Marie Redlinger. Little pitch and catch right here by Redlinger and Johnson. 40 seconds to go. Williams applying pressure right there. With 28 seconds left in the game. Kara Johnson with it. Johnson guarded there by Jerusalem. And now the ball batted out of bounds and goes off of McKenna Williams of the Orioles. Timeout called by the Orioles. They trail 40-30, 17.5 seconds to go in the game. It is a full timeout, and we're going to step aside. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Benzie Central 40, Ludington 30. 17.5 seconds remaining in this girls JV basketball season opener here. And they're almost a steal from McKenna Williams, but Benzie Central has the ball and the lead with 11 seconds to go. And now a jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. The ball will be inbounded by Hannah Glanville. She'll get it into McKenna Williams with 8 seconds to go. Williams brings the ball across half court. And now she'll be at the free throw line, 2 seconds to go, and she'll take a shot, and it's no good. And your final score in the season opening JV girls basketball game here from Benzie Central. The Benzie Central Huskies 40, the Ludington Orioles 30. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome, folks, to the Smith & Eddy Insurance post-game show. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington girls JV team losing here tonight to the Benzie Central Huskies by the score of 40-30. The Orioles were outscored 9-6 by the Huskies in the first quarter. Both teams had 7 points in the second quarter. Ludington trailed 16-13 at the intermission. Orioles did outscore the Huskies 10-9 in the third quarter. They trailed 25-23 at the end of three quarters of the play, but a big 15-7 fourth quarter by Benzie Central enabled the Huskies to pull away with a 40-30 victory. Scoring tonight for Ludington's JV, McKenna Williams led the way with 11 points, 8 points for Aaliyah Betts, 5 points for Jordan Anderson, 4 points for Jenna Skiba, and 2 points tonight for the Orioles' Eliana or Ellie Jeruzel. So Ludington JV girls falling tonight here in their season opening game to Benzie Central by the score of 40-30. And again, we thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking here in just a bit with Oriole head coach Dan Mescher when he makes his appearance. Right now, though, I promised you folks we would talk a little bit about the December schedule, and that December schedule looks like this. Of course, tonight we're here at Benzie Central girls basketball action. Also, this coming Friday, Ludington girls at Hawley Gym against Zeeland East. The Ludington boys will open up on Tuesday, December 7th at Hawley Gym against Muskegon Reese Puffer. And again, all of these games, folks, whether it's girls or boys, the OSN will give a live stream of the JV games, and OSN and WMOM will collaborate on the varsity games. December 10th, boys basketball, as Ludington will host Muskegon Western Michigan Christian at Hawley Gym. Then on December 14th, more boys basketball coming your way at Hawley Gym. Ludington hosting the Benzie Central Huskies. December 17th, girls basketball at Hawley. And that'll be Ludington hosting their longtime arch rival, the Manistee Chippewas. And then the only other basketball in December taking place on December 29th and 30th. OSN and WMOM proud and pleased to be bringing you action from the Detroit Hardball Classic, the Roundball Classic, And that'll be from Ferndale High School as well as from Warren, or no, that's going to be Westland. I believe that's going to be, Westfield Prep. Westfield Prep. So that'll be December 29th and 30th. The boys' action both days will start at 2:50. Ludington boys against Ann Arbor Skyline on the 29th and against Detroit Cass Tech on the 30th. Both those 2:50 tip-offs. The girls will be taking place at 5:40 both those days, the 29th and 30th. On the 29th, the girls playing Detroit Country Day, and on the 30th, they'll play the West Bloomfield. And joining me right now, Oriole JV coach Dan Mesher. Coach Mesher, first game of the season, your team comes up 10 points short, 40-30, but your team, that was nip and tuck the whole game. You had the score down to 2 several times right there. But a big fourth quarter by Benzie Central, outscoring your girls 15-7, and they win 40-30. What were you most pleased with tonight, and what were things that you are definitely going to be working on in practice to come tomorrow?
Well, we've got a lot of girls that it's their first JV basketball game.
Yeah.
This is a big-time event. You go from middle school to the big gym, and it's a big change for a lot of young ladies. We've been working really hard in practice. You can't simulate, we haven't been able to simulate that type of pressure. That man-to-man pressure was really hard for us to get open, and it caused problems. So, we talked about it. That's on us as a coaching staff to make sure that we're prepared for that moving forward. And like we said, you have to have a short memory. Zeeland East is coming in, and you can't feel sorry for yourself. We get back to work tomorrow, and we'll be ready on Friday.
Some impressive defense there from Benzie Central. They kind of remind me of the way Ludington plays defense.
Yeah, that man-to-man in your face, and when they don't call that, when they don't call a hand check, they don't call the grab, there's 2 ways you can handle it. You either let them eat you up, or you got to play more physical, and we've got to play more physical. But proud of the girls. They work so hard, and we just can't turn the ball over like that. I think we had some key turnovers down the stretch when it was a 2 or 4 point game. And defensively, we got confused on a couple of assignments. But overall, great effort. And like I said, we'll be ready for Friday.
Yeah, Coach, you were just down by 3 at the end of the first quarter. At the half, down by 3, 16-13. Only down by 2 entering that fourth quarter, 25-23. You got to be pleased with the play tonight of McKenna Williams. She led your girls with 11 points. 8 points tonight from Aaliyah Betts, who really gave you some good minutes there. 5 points from Jordan Anderson, your tall freshman. And you had 4 points from Jenna Skiba and 2 points from Ellie Jerusalem. Boy, Jerusalem looks like she's a good little ball player, too.
We have some major athletes right now, and that's the exciting thing. When we look at Ludington basketball for years to come, we're going to get there, and the athletes are there. They're playing basketball. Our defense was stellar at times, and like I said, a lot of little things that we can learn from this, but you can't fault the effort. Jerusalem on defense at the top of the press, she's just all over the court. Hannah Glanville's so smart. Our post players, Skiba and Anderson, they do a good job. Maggie Hackert off the bench. We did a lot of good things. And, once we get a little bit more experience, it's going to come. And like we said, that team right there is a lot of great ball players. They're coming off a couple 8th grade teams where they only lost 1 game. So this Benzie JV team, we knew was going to be one of the better teams we faced.
And Benzie, the big thing with Benzie, they're moving to Class C.
Hey, we'll take that.
Yeah, they're not going to be in our district this year. Well, who knows, maybe next year, but not this year. They won't be in our district. So, Coach, I'm looking forward to talking to you a lot this season. And we thank you for coming up. Sorry we got to cut this a little bit short tonight. But Coach Dan Mesher, thanks for coming up, and we look forward to talking to you Friday at Hawley.
You bet.
All right, that's JV Coach Dan Mesher. His team comes up a little short tonight, 40-30. They were in the game the entire time, folks. Well, not the entire time. The fourth quarter, things went south. They got outscored 15-7. At this time, we are going to take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds, and we're going to go right into Coach Warren Stowe's interview when we come back, folks, here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM.
Your own Ludington Orioles are back in action tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Ludington Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown and Cork. Oriole Sports Network and WMOM are teaming up to bring you exclusive coverage of tonight's game and all games this season. Without delay, let's head courtside with Todd Scoop Hansen on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to another season of Ludington Oriole basketball here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by Braden Kronline, who will be our OSN WMOM technical engineer and be doing a little color commentary with me, and also Julia Havman, our OSN camera woman. JV action tonight. Ludington falls by the score of 40-30. Looking forward as we get started here with the girls' varsity season. And earlier I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say about tonight's season opening ball game. Hello, folks. This is the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe, the beginning of the 2021-22 season. And what can you tell the watchers and listeners about your Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball team for this upcoming season?
Well, great group of girls. We're excited to go. We've had a great, 2 or 3 weeks of practice here to start, and we're just kind of in the front court. We're feeling like we've got some really great experience coming back. Keelan Laird and Ryan Rohr, Olivia Lynn has played a lot of minutes for us, and strong, and they're getting stuff done, and we have a lot of experience in the backcourt too. One of the things that we're working through is kind of filling that void, not only by the loss of senior Haley Stowe, but Abby Banstra, Annie Klein are dealing with some injuries early in the season. So if you look at the girls in that backcourt, Jocelyn Austin, Carly Mesher, who played in the 5 quarters last year, Emma McKinley, who played the 5 quarters, Riley Stone, who played the 5 quarters, they're kind of finding their way, and they're doing a great job, as well as everybody else that's coming in.
An abbreviated season last year that didn't start really kick in until February, but by the time March was rolling around, a lot of excitement here in Ludington for both your team, your girls team, and the boys team. Both made really nice runs, both winning district championships, both over Cadillac. And then a nice run in the regionals as well. You won your regional opener for falling to Escanaba at Houghton Lake. But what a game it was. Just things kind of went a little south in the second half after actually taking a lead into halftime. But again, everybody's fired up because of the way the season went last year, and you had to have been just pleased as could be about your opening season as the girls' head coach.
Yeah, it was great, and it was what a great experience to start, and that also was a great group of girls, and it's funny you get the group this year, and it's just you think the team dynamics are always so different year to year and girls to girls. You just have the 3 or 4 new ones come in and a couple leave, and that's really great. Aspect of coaching, right, is being around all those different dynamics. But yeah, just ran out of steam there at the end. I think we talked about that a little bit this week and talking about some goals, and it was so important for us last year to kind of try to get over that Cadillac hump that subconsciously possibly we felt at peace, not that we weren't trying to win those games, obviously, but, this year we really want to focus on playing as hard as we can and as well as we can to play as long as we can.
Well, what a first year, winning not only the conference championship your first year coaching, but also winning a district championship and coming so close to a regional title in your first year. The sky's the limit this year, no doubt about that. And wanted to ask you, what can you tell the folks out there about the Benzie Central Huskies? They're usually pretty decent in girls basketball.
Yeah, I can't tell you a lot. I know they've got a new coach. They're going through some things there. Coach Sarah Ross did a great job with them, and I'm sad to see her leave. I've always had a great relationship with her. But they're tough kids. They're athletic kids. Whoever's coaching them, they will be well coached. And you always have to. You go up to Benzie or you play Benzie, you're always in for a game. back to, I don't know people's names, but, they have a sophomore who played up as a freshman on varsity last year, and she was playing with them all summer. We played them a couple times, and, she's a great ball player, long and lanky, and really finishes well at the rim. So we'll have our hands full, but we'll be ready to go.
MLive article just came out. I just noticed it today. It said the top 25 players to watch in the Muskegon area. Listed Ryan Rohr, listed Abby Banstra, your Minister of Defense. I was a little surprised not to see Keelan Laird on there myself. What your thoughts on that?
I saw that you posted that, and I agree. I saw that you had said, I'm a little surprised to not see Keelan, and I would agree with that. I think when you look at the girls that we have coming back, obviously Ryan Rohr, in my opinion, is one of the best players in this area. She is just a beast in everything that she does. And talking about kind of that void that we're trying to fill with some of that ball handling responsibilities, she's going to be asked to do that a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if you see her running the one for us, depending on the lineups that we have in the game, and that's a testament to her and the work she puts in, that she can play literally all 5 positions on the basketball court for us. Abby, obviously, is Abby. She's working through her knee, and she'll be ready to go. She's, taking care of what she needs to take care of to hopefully get back after this opening month. And I agree with you. I don't see how you can't say Keelan Laird isn't one of the best 25 girls in the Muskegon area. She's proven that she is, and it's nice for me to see her as an underclassman last year, and in practice this year, she's hard to guard. She's dominant in a lot of the stuff that we do, and she plays a ton of basketball. She's one of our best passers. So I agree, and maybe that's a little motivation for Keelan.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Coach. Your starting lineup for tonight.
I'll have to get back to you. I have not thought about that at the time of this game.
That's all right, Coach. Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
That's okay. I forgot that question was coming, to be honest.
That's all right. That's all right. It's time for the train to get rolling.
Yeah, that's true.
Good luck to you and your girls. We look forward to talking to you after tonight's ball game. Go get 'em, O's.
I appreciate it. Go, O's.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Big shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, exclusive pregame sponsor. We want to send a shout out as well to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Benzie Central Huskies, coached by Jeff Nordbeck. Starting at the guards, number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. She is a senior. Number 12, Elise Johnson, a senior. And number 23, Shelby Bentley, a junior. The starting forwards for the Huskies, number 3, Gloria Stepanovich. She is a junior. And number 42, Chloe Burdick, she is a junior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, starting at the guards tonight, number 2, Riley Stone. She is a sophomore. Also, number 23, Emma McKinley, a sophomore. And number 25, Carly Mesher, a sophomore. Starting forwards for the Orioles tonight, number 44, Keelan Laird, a junior. And number 5, Ryan Rohr, a senior. And again, we thank PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Shout out to PM Builders as well as the House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And joining me, not only, boy, a man of jack of all trades, and that is Braden Kronline, who will be our OSN WMOM technical engineer tonight, as well as doing a little color commentary. And Braden, it's good to see you back. We haven't been on the air since October 22nd at North Muskegon. We mentioned that a few times tonight during the JV game, which we just finished broadcasting. Ludington fell 40-30. And here we go. We started this game, and Benzie Central controlled the tip, but a nice block right there by the Orioles. We're 8 seconds in. Benzie Central with the basketball. What do you got to say for yourself?
I think this is going to be a great. I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, I haven't seen what Benzie has, but yeah, I think it'll be good.
Benzie usually pretty tough in girls basketball, usually pretty tough in boys basketball as well. The one thing that we mentioned with Coach Mesher when we did the post-game interview for his JV game tonight, Benzie dropping down to Class C, so we will not see them in the districts this year in boys or girls basketball. All right, Benzie Central on the attack right now, and with the ball for the Huskies is number 42, Chloe Burdick, and now it's over to Shelby Bentley. Bentley loses the ball, Oriole basketball.
I'm liking this defense we got going on.
I am too. Orioles in their black jerseys. The lettering and numerals are orange trimmed in white. Benzie Central in their white jerseys, red numerals and lettering trimmed in black. And there is, with the ball, Mesher. Mesher now will give it up to Emma McKinley. Now the Orioles so fast working this ball around. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. Mesher, and the ball a little too much on that little hot potato right there, and it goes off Riley Stone into the Benzie Central student section, and it'll be Benzie Central basketball. We're almost a minute into the game, no scoring yet. Ludington and Benzie Central as we tip things off here for the 2021-22 season. Here's the steal. Stone up and good! Ludington with the first points of the game. Riley Stone with the steal and gets the layup. Ludington 2, Benzie Central nothing. Benzie on the attack. With the ball for the Huskies, Bentley. Bentley will take the baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Ryan Rohr loses it. Benzie with the shot, no good. And now the rebound to the Orioles, number 23, Emma McKinley. McKinley will bring the ball up for Ludington again. The Orioles without Annie Klein right now, and they were also without Abby Banstra. At least they're without Abby at least until the holiday tournament on December 29th. I'll have to check on the availability of Annie Klein. I'm not sure how long Annie's going to be out. There's a pass a little bit too much right there. Orioles turn the ball over, and here come the Huskies. Novogradic now over Chloe Burdick. Burdick will give it up to Bentley. Now back to Novogradic to Stepanovic. Stepanovic is running into a brick wall right there. And a foul is going to be called on the Orioles.
I don't know. What do you think of that call, Scoop?
That's going to be called there on Keelan Laird. And Oriole fans not too happy about that. Neither is Coach Warren Stowe. It looked like that Keelan had established her ground right there.
She was straight up and down. She had her feet planted out.
Yes, she was. And hopefully that's not going to be called standard tonight, because if that is, it's going to be a tough one. Coach Warren Stowe's not going to be happy about that. Ludington up 2-0, and we have a timeout on the floor. We're actually going to stay right here, folks, and tell you about, in fact, we'll let you make your debut on that. Go ahead.
Urca's Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all your automotive needs.
Ludington up 2-0, and just a 30-second timeout right here at Benzie Central High School. You look across here, Braden, and you look at all those banners up there, and pretty impressive. The girls and boys cross-country state championships back in the 1980s.
Yeah,
a few state runner-up banners as well. And you look at it, it goes all the way across the gym right here.
Yeah, it's crazy how many they got. They got big hills to train on over here.
Their cross-country teams and their track and field teams, very impressive. You look back, even into the, you look at the 80s, but you also look into the 90s and in the 2000s, and even the last one, 2012. Yep. All right, we have a foul called on the Orioles there, and it's called on Ryan Rohr. It's her second foul already, the team third. And at the free throw line for the Huskies, number 3, Gloria Stepanovic, and she gets the first free throw. And Coach Stowe having to take Ryan Rohr out of the game, picking up 2 quick fouls right there. Both free throws are good by Stepanovic. Ludington 2, Benzie Central 2, 5:51 to go in the opening quarter. Mesher over to Stone. No, that was McKinley, I'm sorry. Now, Olivia Lynn has checked into the game. She wears number 35. Stone with it now to Laird. Laird will go baseline, give it to Lynn. Lynn shot no good, but she's hacked, and she'll shoot 2.
We are passing the ball around great.
Good passing right there, and you look at that pass from Keelan Laird to Olivia Lynn. Olivia is a junior. She wears number 35. And Olivia Lynn at the free throw line shooting 2. Her first shot is up and good. Ludington JV's falling tonight to Benzie Central by the score of 40-30. Ludington went into that fourth quarter trailing by just 2, 25-23. Were outscored 15-7 by the Huskies in that fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Ball is fought for, and coming away with it for Benzie is number 12, Elise Johnson. Now to Novogradic. Her pass too much right there, intended for Shelby Bentley, and she tosses it into the Oriole bench right there. Coach Warren Stowe almost had a reception there.
Yeah, he almost got hit pretty good.
Yeah. Carly Mesher with it. She wears number 25. Mesher will give it up now, and with it for the Orioles, Riley Stone to work it into Olivia Lynn. Now, nice pass there. Shot is up and off the mark right there by Emma McKinley. Up and in, however. Was that Laird?
That was Olivia Lynn.
Olivia Lynn with the bucket. Sorry, I was looking down for a moment, for just a second right there. Olivia Lynn gets the bucket. Ludington up by 3, 5-2. 3 points for Olivia Lynn in this opening quarter. Benzie Central with the ball. Shot up and in. And give that bucket to the Huskies, number 12, Elise Johnson. Ludington 5, Benzie Central 4, 4:38 to go in the opening quarter. Riley Stone with it. Stone now to Mesher, and now Mesher's going to be called for the travel. Into the Benzie Central lineup, number 4, Katie Quick. And Quick will replace Shelby Bentley. This is a junior-laden Benzie Central team. In fact, there are only 1, 2, 3 seniors on the squad. With the ball, Novogradic. Now to Stepanovic. Over to Johnson. Shot put up there. No good. Rebound, Keelan Laird. Laird will outlet the ball and bat it out of bounds by the Huskies. Ludington will retain possession. Keelan tried to get that ball up to Riley Stone, and it was deflected right there.
I guess we'll take a ball.
We will. Now the pass, too much right there. Coming back to get it, however, is McKinley. McKinley now to Laird. Laird will give it up to Stone. Stone wears number 2, over to McKinley. McKinley to Laird. Her shot, good! Keelan Laird kisses it off the glass. Ludington 7, Benzie Central 4. Laird's first 2 points of the season. Now here's a 3-point attempt up, no good there. Keelan Laird with the board, and she'll outlet it now to McKinley. McKinley, Stone, Laird. Laird will give it back now to McKinley. Mesher, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to the Huskies, number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. Novogradic still with it. Now to Elise Johnson, back to Novogradic. Three-point attempt up, no good there by Katie Quick. Long rebound there, Riley Stone with it. Stone, now she'll lose the dribble and be called for the travel.
You know, I think these teams are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
They're doing really good on both ends of the ball.
Riley Stone just got a little bit ahead of herself right there, but you can't fault her for the aggressiveness right there. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Jocelyn Austin. Jocelyn is a senior. There's a steal by Mesher. Now with it is McKinley. Good job there by Emma McKinley. McKinley will give it now to Mesher. Mesher works it in to Laird, back to McKinley now. Now nice pass inside. God!
Great ball movement.
Olivia Lynn with the bucket. But give credit right there to Jocelyn Austin on the assist. Ludington up 9-4, 2:30 to go in this opening quarter. With the ball for the Huskies, there's a three-point attempt up, no good there. That shot was put up by Katie Quick.
They really like their three-pointers, don't they?
Yeah, they do. We saw that in the JV game as well. Benzie Central liked that three-pointer. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Huskies. Back into the Husky lineup, number 23, Shelby Bentley. Bentley replaces Katie Quick. Also checking into the Husky lineup, number 15, Stella Hewitt. And Hewitt will replace the Huskies' number 5, Heidi Pfeiffer. With the ball, Stepanovic. Stepanovic now to Bentley. They'll work it over now. Bentley. Jocelyn Austin with the steal. Good defense there by Jocelyn. Jocelyn will give the ball up now to Keelan Laird. Keelan at the top of the key right there to Lynn. Nice move by Lynn. And Lynn's going to draw the foul. Good work there on the offensive end by Olivia Lynn.
That was great work. They were moving the ball up great. They almost got pressed down here, and they got out of it really well and made something come out of it.
Into the Husky lineup, number 42, Chloe Burdick. Also back in, number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. Ludington up 9-4, 1:59 to go in this opening quarter. McKinley will trigger it into Laird. Nice pass to Lynn. God! Olivia Lynn having a huge first quarter. Beautiful pass right there from Keelan Laird, and Ludington up 11-4 with 1:47 to go in this. There's a steal by McKinley. Emma McKinley to the hoop. Up. God! Emma McKinley with the steal in the bucket. Ludington out to a 13-4 lead. A great opening quarter by the Ludington Orioles.
We came out ready to play today, didn't we?
We sure did. With the ball for the Huskies, number 12, Elise Johnson. Now over to Bentley. They'll work it around. Shot up, no good there. Shot put up by Stella Hewitt. Rebound, Olivia Lynn. Now to Jocelyn Austin, and Coach Warren Stowe wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. Ludington up 13-4, 1:17 to go in the opening quarter. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success, and we belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Three-point attempt by Emma McKinley, just off the mark right there. Benzie Central on the attack. 55 seconds to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles with a 13-4 lead over the Huskies. There's a shot put up, no good. They're off the mark by the Huskies, number 23, Shelby Bentley. Keelan Laird with it now, and she'll give it up to number 23, Emma McKinley. Now over to Riley Stone. Stone back to McKinley. Now to Jocelyn Austin. Olivia Lynn, who's had a big first quarter. Now to McKinley. Austin with it. Jocelyn jump shot, no good, deflected right there. Benzie Central has it with 24 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Benzie almost with the walk right there with the basketball. Number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. She'll give it up to Elise Johnson. They'll work it in. Steal right there. Riley Stone with the steal. Stone just a sophomore, 10 seconds to go. Stone picks up her dribble. She'll give it up now to Olivia Lynn. Lynn's shot is good!
Great job by Olivia Lynn.
What a first quarter for Olivia Lynn. 9 points in this opening quarter for Olivia Lynn. She's at the free throw line with the chance to complete the three-point play. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Delaney Williams, who is a junior, and she'll replace Keelan Laird to give her a breather with 4.3 seconds to go. Lynn's free throw is good. She completes the three-point play, and Ludington now up 16-4. 2 seconds to go in this first quarter. There's the buzzer, and your score at the end of one from Benzie Central High School in girls varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 16, the Benzie Central Huskies 4. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, as well as listening to and watching WMOM. Back in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville, just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians, so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, is better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Ludington Orioles led by Olivia Lynn's 10 first quarter points out to a 16-4 lead. Riley Stone had 2, Emma McKinley 2, and Keelan Laird had 2 to round out the Ludington scoring. A dynamic first quarter. Boy, Coach Warren Stowe has said his girls are ready to play, and they sure came out in that first quarter against a very game Benzie Central team, outscoring them 16-4. And while we get the chance, Ludington will start the second quarter with the ball here. In a little bit, we're going to talk about our new feature here on the Oriole Sports Network. Again, we're happy, very happy to be collaborating with WMOM once again, just as we did during football season. There's a nice move by Lynn, just underlaid it right there. And here comes Benzie Central. But we're going to be talking about our new YouTube feature, and our technical engineer will be talking a bit about that. There's a steal, and a steal by Riley Stone. Stone with the ball. She wears number 2. Riley Stone will give it up now to Olivia Lynn. Lynn works it in to Delaney Williams, and there's a tie-up jump ball, possession arrow to Benzie Central. Again, remember, folks, the Orioles are without the services of Abby Banstra and Annie Klein, and we know that Abby's going to be out at least until the end of December before she gets clearance to play. We have to double-check on the availability of when Annie Klein will be back, but Ludington without 2 players who would be starting there, Braden.
Yeah, no, that could really affect them having 2 of their starter players out, but right now these guys are stepping up really well.
It's showing you how deep our bench is right now with how we're playing. And there's a turnover by Benzie Central. Ludington gets the ball back. On the floor right now for the Orioles, number 44, Keelan Laird, number 25, Carly Mesher, number 2, Riley Stone, number 35, Olivia Lynn, and number 12, Jocelyn Austin. With the ball, Riley Stone. Stone will give it up to Mesher. She's at the far baseline, back to Stone. Riley Stone now, Keelan Laird at the free throw line. Laird back to Stone. Nice move by Riley Stone. She loses the ball, but it's deflected there by Benzie Central out of bounds. Ludington retains possession. 6:52 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 16-4. Inside Laird, good! Boy, nice entry pass there from Riley Stone into Keelan Laird, who gets the bucket from about 4 feet out right there. And Ludington up 18-4. Here's a basket up, no good there by the Huskies. Number 3, Gloria Stepanovic. And Jocelyn Austin has the ball right now for Ludington. Austin now over to Stone. Lynn, her shot, good! Olivia Lynn gets the bucket, and Ludington now up by 16, 20-4. And timeout, full timeout on the floor here. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network as well as listening to the WMOM right here. Stay tuned, folks. Ludington up by 16, 20-4.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Ludington up 20-4. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass. They have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint, the local source for all your painting projects. Give owner Matt Ewing a call, 231-843-8250. You can also look up Ludington Paint and Glass at www.ludingtonpaint.com. I want to remind you folks, we will be bringing back the feature, the Ludington Paint and Glass, the LP&G points in the paint and rebounds off the glass features as the season progresses. Of course, we can't have one tonight. It's our opening game. We have a jump ball here coming out of that timeout. The Orioles again up 20-4. They have been paced by 10 first quarter points from Olivia Lynn. And Olivia has 1 bucket here in the second quarter so far. Ludington on the attack with it. Carly Mesher, she'll give it up to Jocelyn Austin. Jocelyn wears number 12. She'll give it up now. Riley Stone over to Carly Mesher. Mesher to Austin. Orioles really working the ball around with some really nice passes right now. Stone, Laird, Lynn. Lynn is fouled and she'll shoot 2.
They're fouling her all the time.
With the passes right now, these are crisp, concise, precise passes. It's the first game of the season, Braden, and the Orioles are really looking good. And what can you say about the play so far of Olivia Lynn?
She's been going crazy. She's got, what, is it 12 points
12
so far?
points.
Yeah, that's more than half the points right now.
Jocelyn Austin takes a seat on the bench. She put in some good minutes right there for the Orioles. And checking back in, Emma McKinley for Ludington. McKinley tries to get the ball to Laird. It's deflected. McKinley retrieves it. She'll give it up to Stone. Now to Lynn. Olivia Lynn, her shot no good. Lynn gets the ball back. Now to Carly Mesher. To Keelan Laird. Laird now to McKinley. Back to Stone. Now to Laird. Keelan Laird. Her shot too much. Rebound Laird. Laird will give it back now to Stone, now to Mesher. Olivia Lynn, baseline, shot no good, but she draws the foul.
Another foul.
Another great job by Olivia Lynn, working inside right there, working down close on those baselines and down in the paint. And she's going back to the free throw line. Ludington 20, Benzie Central 4, 5:24 remaining in the second quarter. Olivia Lynn's free throw, good. Boy, Olivia's pappy there, Bill Lynn, he's got to be very, very proud of his daughter the first half she's having. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound to Benzie Central. Ludington 21, Benzie Central 4. We thank all the Oriole fans tuned in, both on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. As we begin our Ludington Oriole basketball season, the girls here tonight. We'll have the girls on Friday night from Hawley Gym against Zeeland East. The boys open things up for their season on Tuesday from Hawley Gym against Muskegon Reese Puffer. Shot put up by Stone, no good. Benzie Central with the basketball, and with it for the Huskies, number 12, Elise Johnson. She'll give it up now to Heidi Pfeiffer, who's in the game. Now over to Kaylee Novogradic. Novogradic to Shelby Bentley. Back out on top to Novogradic, to Chloe Burdick. Novogradic Elise Johnson. Benzie working the ball around. 4:26 to go in the opening half. There's a shot put up short there by Chloe Burdick, and Carly Mesher has it. Coach Warren Stowe shouting out instructions to his players as Mesher brings the ball up. Now over to Riley Stone, to Laird, to Lynn, up and in! And give a nice assist there to Keelan Laird, and getting the bucket for the Orioles, Olivia Lynn. Ludington up 23-4, 3:55 to go in this opening half. There's a shot up, no good by the Huskies' Elise Johnson. Rebound to the Orioles. Carly Mesher with it. Mesher, and she'll give it up now to Riley Stone. Now to Laird. Back to Mesher, now to McKinley. McKinley, Olivia Lynn down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound Laird. Keelan Laird, her shot up, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot to Ludington, totally controlling the glass right now.
All their passes are so crisp. Their defense is insane right now. They're dominating over the ball.
When you look at the height advantage that the Orioles have, Braden, and it's pretty considerable right now, specifically with Keelan Laird out there. Her first free throw is no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Delaney Williams, also checking in. Number 5, Ryan Rohr, and Ryan has been sitting out because she drew 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. Keelan's second free throw, good. 5 points for Keelan Laird. Ludington up 24-4, 20-point Oriole lead. We have a timeout on the floor. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Led by 15 points from Olivia Lynn, the Ludington Orioles out to a 24-4 lead in this first half. We want to thank Crown and Cork, another of our fantastic sponsors. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4:30 to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 4:30 to 10 p.m. Right now, everything at Crown and Cork made with fresh and, when possible, with locally sourced ingredients. Located at 502 West Loomis, across from the Ludington Marina. Check it out, folks, Crown and Cork, and I can attest to the delicious tasting salmon. My wife and I have been there 4 or 5 times, and we've had the salmon a number of times down there. Absolutely delicious. Now Ludington's defense forces the Huskies into another turnover, and they'll get the ball back with 3:20 to go in this opening half. They're up by 20, 24-4. With the ball, Carly Mesher. Mesher on the court now with Keelan Laird, Brian Rohr, Delaney Williams, and Emma McKinley. Mesher, their pass right there. Not expecting the ball right there was Delaney Williams, and here comes Benzie Central. By the time Delaney looked up on that one, Braden, the ball was by her. Benzie Central with it. Katie Quick now over to Elise Johnson. Look at this Oriole defense. I mean, we talk about what their offense has done in this first half. Give a lot of credit to the defense as well, and that's always been Oriole hallmark, whether it's girls basketball or boys basketball. There's a steal. Laird will get it ahead to Rohr. Now to Stone. Her shot, good! I'm sorry, that was McKinley. But that was Emma McKinley. Just got that basket up there. And Ludington now up 26-4. Emma McKinley with 4 points in this first half. Now Katie Mesher will take a seat on the bench.
Our great defense is definitely leading to our scoring opportunities in this game.
No doubt about it. Checking back into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Jocelyn Austin. Emma McKinley with it. McKinley now to Laird. Laird will give it up. Ryan Rohr, where's number 5? Here's the three-pointer from Austin. Up, no good. In and out. Nice-looking shot right there. No good. But the work, you cannot say enough about the work the Orioles are performing on the offensive glass right now.
Yeah, they're getting fouled like mad right now, too. They're really doing a good job at keeping their cool. And
tell you what, Braden, we've been saying it since football, even during football season, how much fun we were looking forward to having this year for both the girls and boys basketball season. This could be a very special season for both the girls and the boys. And starting off great here tonight as Ryan Rohr gets her first point of the season. She hits a free throw. Ludington up 27-4. The Orioles were up 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. Ryan Rohr takes aim. Her second free throw up and also good. Ryan Rohr coming off an exceptional year with her senior year of swimming with the Ludington girls team, which was coached by Kelly Hatch. And Ryan won a couple of conference championships. It's also part of some pretty impressive relay teams as well with the Ludington Orioles. Ludington up 28-4, 2 minutes to go in this opening half. Ryan Rohr will bring the ball up. As Coach Stowe said, she can play all 5 positions, Braden.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
A little bit too much on that pass right there from Jocelyn Austin to Ryan Rohr. Checking back into the Benzie lineup will be number 5, Heidi Pfeiffer. Orioles have shut out Benzie Central in this second quarter by a 12-0 margin. Ludington was up 16-4 at the end of one. There's a shot, no good. Rebound right there by Delaney Williams. You look at this Oriole roster, we'll talk about that in a second. Ryan Rohr with the ball. Now to Keelan Laird, back to Rohr, three-point attempt up and no good. Rebound, Delaney Williams, good! Delaney Williams with the offensive rebound and the putback. She gets her first points of the season. Ludington 30, Benzie Central 4. 1:08 to go in the opening half. Pass too much right there, out of bounds. And Ludington gets the ball back, checking back into the lineup, Riley Stone. If you look at the Oriole lineup, Braden, they have 3 sophomores on the team, Riley Stone, Emma McKinley, and Carly Mesher. They have 4 seniors, Jocelyn Austin, Evelyn Morse, and Abby Banstra, along with Ryan Rohr. And they are, again, pretty much dominated by their juniors. And we'll mention those here in just a moment. But Ludington on the attack. Rohr, nice pass there to Keelan Laird. Now with the ball, Austin over to Rohr. Rohr to Stone to McKinley. Austin with it. 38 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington up 30-4. McKinley with it. McKinley, a little bit too much on the pass right there for Stone, and it'll be Benzie Central basketball. Those juniors for the Orioles, Annie Klein, Morgan Simpson, Olivia Lynn, Delaney Williams, and Keelan Laird. So they have more juniors, but, you know, you look, they have 4 seniors, 5 juniors, and 3 sophomores. So that's your rundown on the grades of the Ludington Oriole varsity basketball team. Another turnover by Benzie Central. 13 seconds to go in this opening half. The Orioles up by 26 points, 30-4. 6 seconds to go. Stone with it. McKinley, shot up, no good there by Rohr. And there's the buzzer and your score at the half. The Ludington Orioles 30, the Benzie Central Huskies 4. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. The Ludington Orioles lead the Benzie Central Huskies 30-4 at the break. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, and give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Shout out to Bill and Nora Clark, tuned into tonight's game on the OSN. And all I can say to Bill and Nora, go blue and hail to the victors after that great victory by the Michigan Wolverines, 42-27 over Ohio State on Saturday. Great victory for the Orioles, snapping that 8-game losing skid to the Bucknuts. And right now, we're going to step aside, folks, and listen to the interview I conducted recently with Ludington Oriole Abby Banstra. She's our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. When we return, more of the Oriole halftime show right here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's girls' first basketball game of the season. And the girls playing tonight in Benzonia against the Benzie Central Huskies. The Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight is Abby Banstra. Abby is a senior. She wears jersey number 20, and she plays the guard position. Now, Abby, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
Well, Scoop, I love being a Ludington Oriole basketball player. I think here at Ludington we have a very strong basketball program, and there's a lot of tradition that comes with that. And so for me, it's about the program. Like, you're not playing just for yourself. You're playing for the girls who are going to play in 10 years. And I just love that about Ludington.
What is your favorite part of the game?
My favorite part of the game is defense. I think that's another thing we're known for here at Ludington. And I said it last night at our Thanksgiving dinner that I just love defense that makes other teams call timeouts. It's that good. They just don't even know how to handle it. So that's definitely my favorite part about the game.
First couple of questions, Abby. You've already hit on two key points of Ludington basketball, tradition and defense. And those definitely, when you talk about those two things, tradition and defense, you are definitely talking about Ludington basketball. I know last year, a number of games, I called you the Orioles Minister of Defense because of your prowess out there playing defense. And I'm sure all Oriole fans are looking forward to seeing that again this season. It was a great year last year. Your girls knocked off Cadillac in the district championship game, a thrilling ball game, and then you made it all the way to the regionals up at Houghton Lake, where you ran into a really tough Escanaba team. You played them tough, specifically through the first half, and then it just seems like things went south in the second half. Talk a little bit about that game.
That Escanaba game, I think for us last year, a goal we had was Cadillac, and that was kind of our drive all season, was to make it to that Cadillac game and to win that Cadillac game. So I think from there, everything else was just kind of, it was extra. And I mean, that kind of sounds bad, but I don't know if we were fully ready for those games after, just because we made it as far as we wanted to make it. But this year, I think we're going to set those goals higher, and I'm looking forward to it.
What is it that you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe? Last year, his first year, and he had a tremendous first season, and you girls had a tremendous first year playing for him. What is it that makes Coach Stowe such a popular coach with you ladies?
Yeah, we love Coach Stowe. I think he is really good with us, and he demonstrates a lot of patience with us at practice. We don't always get things quite right away, obviously, and I think he is just super patient with us, and he's super understanding, and I think that creates a great basketball team.
You mentioned your defense, which you're very well known for. What do you feel is the strongest or best trait or attribute about the way you play the game? Besides, we know you're deep. We know you're very strong at defensive player. You want to elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, you kind of took that from me. So I would say defense is probably the strength of my game. It's not just like the steals. It's even just the pressure that forces turnovers or those deflections that lead to steals that don't always make the stats, but those are definitely important to the game. I play the top of our press break and at the top of our zone defense, so it's a special spot, I would say, and I definitely jump onto that role, and I love that role.
Well, you're the final issue of the Banstras. Yeah. Of course, your brother, you had James, known then as Christian when he played basketball at Ludington, correct. Josiah, Cameron, and Sam. Yeah.
all played basketball at Ludington and all had really good basketball days here for the Orioles. And you're contributing, continuing on, I should say, with that tradition. And what does it mean to have 4 older brothers, big brothers, who all played basketball here at Ludington?
Yeah, I definitely looked up them. Obviously, I was at all of those games, and it was just so fun to watch them play. And like you said, there was a lot of defense there that they were known for. I specifically remember watching Sam and Josiah just kind of kick it on the defensive end in basketball and in soccer. And so that was always something that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Now, does the team have a motto this year? And if so, what is it?
I think our team has always kind of stuck with the motto of "We are one," and it's kind of a team first mentality that you're not playing for yourself, but you're playing for all of us, and we're all in it together.
Team strengths, team goals, and any individual goals that you have this year, Abby?
All right, our team strengths, I would just say that we're a solid group of girls who are just encouraging to each other. There's not a lot of putting each other down. There's a lot of lifting each other up, and that will come through on the floor, I think. And an individual goal, I think, right now for me is probably just getting through my injury and working on just getting strength so I can get back onto the court.
Talk about that injury a little bit. You won't be playing until the first of the year, correct?
That's correct. I'm optimistic to play in that Detroit tournament. We'll see how that looks. Good. But, I tore my MPFL in my knee, and I had a surgery back in August. So the recovery's, it's going. It's not as bad as it could be, so it's going good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
I love Jamesport. Josiah serves at Jamesport in the summer, so I always like to stop by and see him, and I love their pulled pork sandwiches. So.
All right. Your favorite sports movie?
I would say The Blind Side. We always watch that in Mr. Kirby's health class, and it's just got a good theme to it. I like that movie.
Great movie. One of my favorites, too. I have that in my VHS DVD collection. Okay. Your hobbies?
I love getting outside. I've done some backpacking and camping over the summer and into the fall, and that's definitely one of my favorite things to do.
I heard another hobby of yours, a rumor I heard, is making peanut butter and chocolate fudge.
Yeah, I've been into baking a little bit lately, and my grandma taught me how to make her peanut butter fudge, so that's been a lot of fun.
Good to hear. Favorite class and teacher at LHS?
My favorite class right now would probably be my AP Calc class with Mrs. Stone. I've been enjoying that class a lot.
Favorite, I should say, we just asked you that. Plans for spring sports?
Plans for spring sports, I plan to play varsity soccer here at Ludington.
And a role model or person that you admire or look up to?
My grandma Loxonin. I just have had a close bond with her ever since I was little. Okay. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's telecast broadcast that you'd like to say hello to? Yes, I'll say hello to my grandma and grandpa Banstra, either at the game or listening from Big Rapids if they're not, and my grandma and grandpa Loxton listening from home. All of them big Oriole fans, definitely. Well, Abby, thanks for being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. All the best to you and the O's this season. Go get them O's. Thank you. You know, talking to Abby right there, I forgot to ask her what her future plans were. But she said that she has some interest and has been some interest shown by both Cornerstone University as well as Spring Arbor University. So we wish the best for Abby Bancher. We can't wait to see her back playing on the court for the Orioles, hopefully in that Detroit Roundball Hardball Classic coming up December 29th and 30th. Fun interview there with Abby Banstra, the Orioles Minister of Defense. Ludington up 30-4 here at the half. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington led 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Huskies 14-0 in that second quarter. 30-4, leading the way for the Orioles. 15 points from Olivia Lynn, 5 points from Keelan Laird, 4 points Emma McKinley, 2 points for Delaney Williams, 2 points for Ryan Rohr, and 2 points for Riley Stone. And we're getting set to tip things off here. Actually, no tip-offs to begin the second half, but Benzie Central will have the basketball. What a first half there, Braden, by our Ludington Orioles. That first half was crazy. We played awesome on the offensive end and the defensive end. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, here on the play-by-play call, joined by Braden Kronline. Double duties tonight. He's not only the OSN WMOM technical engineer, but also doing some color commentary with me. And also Julia Havman. She is our OSN camera woman.
Benzie Central with a shot there, no good. Out of bounds, but last touched by the Orioles. So 7:46 to go in this third quarter. Just underway here in the second half. Benzie Central with the basketball. And with it right now, 23, Shelby Bentley. And she'll give it up. Now, look at that Oriole defense, just smothering. Kayla Novogradic with it. Back to Bentley. There's a steal by Mesher. Mesher with it. And she'll dribble back out now, give it up to Rohr. Now to Stone, to McKinley. McKinley, Rohr, Laird, nice pass, up and in, Ryan Rohr. We hope to see a lot of that this year. The Wonder Twin powers right there. Keelan Laird and Ryan Rohr. Rohr gets the bucket, give the assist to Laird. Ludington up 32-4. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles. On the court for Ludington right now, Keelan Laird, number 44. She is a junior. She's joined there by number 25, Carly Mesher, a sophomore. Also Ryan Rohr, number 5, a senior. Number 2, Riley Stone, a sophomore. And number 23, Emma McKinley, a sophomore. Mesher with it. Now to Laird, inside to Rohr, up and in. Back-to-back assist to Keelan Laird, and buckets for Ryan Rohr. Ludington up by 34-4.
The ball movement by the Orioles right now is so good.
The ball movement, the court vision, just right on. The first game of the season, and Ludington, there's a bucket for Benzie Central. That breaks a long string right there. A bucket there, and give that one to the Huskies, number 12, Elise Johnson.
That's the first three-pointer. They've got to fall all game. They've been taking three-point shots.
Was that a 3? Because the scoreboard is only saying 2.
I thought
it was a 3 as well, but right now it says Ludington 34, Benzie Central 6. Ludington, good ball movement right now. There's a shot on the way, no good there, put up by Riley Stone. Rebound fought for, Benzie Central has it. With the ball for the Huskies, number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. She'll give it up to Johnson. This Oriole defense is just smothering. Ludington up 34-6, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Benzie Central, Elise Johnson. Her shot, no good. Rebound to Ryan Rohr. Ryan Rohr's number 5. She'll give it up to Riley Stone. Riley Stone now over to Emma McKinley. McKinley back to Stone. Now to Carly Mesher. Mesher's going to be fouled there, and a foul will be called on the Huskies, number 2, Kaylee Novogradic. You look at those 3 Oriole sophomores all starting tonight. Carly Mesher, Emma McKinley, Riley Stone, all starting at guards. Again, for the Orioles, they were without the services of Annie Klein, who is a junior, and Abby Banstra, who is a senior. Mesher with it. Just checking into the Oriole lineup now, number 35, Olivia Lynn. Had that big monster first half with 15 points. Lynn is going to be fouled now. 5:01 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 34, Benzie Central 6. Let's give a few shout-outs, Braden, to Oriole fans out there watching. Jim Banstra, way to go, O's, keep it going. Tammy Crispel, play tough, O's, you ladies are doing great. Rob Lloyd II. Also, Yo Lynn says, good job, Olivia. And there's a shot missed by the Orioles, and here comes the Huskies. Lori Smith says, go Jordan. We'll give you some more shout-outs here in just a little bit. Ludington up 34-6, 4:41 to go in this third quarter. Oriole defense forcing another turnover. Boy, the Benzie student section hasn't had much to cheer about, have they, Braden?
No, they definitely have not.
And you can see they're in the Christmas spirit over there. They have one of the students over there dressed in the Ralphie rabbit suit from the movie A Christmas Story, where the dad says he looks like a deranged Easter bunny. Yep. All right, Benzie Central with the steal now. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 34-6. The Orioles were up 16-4 at the end of one. They were up 30-4 at the half. With the ball for the Huskies, number 5, and that was Heidi Pfeiffer. And they'll turn it over now back to Ludington. back.
Our defense is phenomenal.
Yeah, they are.
We're forcing turnover
Yep.
after turnover.
Coach Stowe was not lying when he said his girls were just chomping to get out here. Couldn't wait to get out here and get into action here to get this season tipped off. All right, with the ball, Riley Stone. Ball deflected out of bounds right there as Stone was trying to get the ball to Ryan Rohr. Be Ludington basketball, 3:51 to go in this third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter. Riley Stone will get the ball into Lynn. Her basket up, no good. Rebound up and in by Ryan Rohr. 8 points for Ryan Rohr. She's had 6 points in this third quarter. 3:35 to go. Now there's another turnover forced by the Orioles. Yep. Ludington up 36-6. Jocelyn Austin set to check in for the Orioles. She wears number 12. She'll check in for Carly Mesher. So you've got Austin out there right now with McKinley, Rohr, Olivia Lynn, and Riley Stone. Emma McKinley with the basketball. Jocelyn Austin now. Austin to McKinley. Now to Stone. Riley Stone, Ryan Rohr working it into Olivia Lynn. Jump ball, possession arrow, Benzie Central. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist, 231-757-3368. There you go, Braden. The next one is yours, my man. All right, there's a steal by the Orioles. Here comes Olivia Lynn. Lynn's pass ahead to Stone, back to McKinley, back to Lynn. Lynn will take it in. Shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot two. Hey, big shout out to my good buddy Mike Lansky. He says, well done to that Benzie student in the Ralphie Rabbit suit. Also, hey, Raymond Karboski, good friend of mine. Raymond says, go O's. Olivia Lynn's free throw, in and out, no good. Second free throw up and in. Olivia Lynn gets the second of two free throws. Ludington up 37-6. Olivia got the basketball there on that second shot from the one official working tonight. It reminds me of Sean Penn, the actor.
I think Benzie has taken more three-point shots than they have twos this game.
They have. Three-pointer missed there, and with the ball for the Orioles, Emma McKinley. McKinley now to Jocelyn Austin. 2:29 to go in this third quarter. Olivia Lynn with it. Now to Riley Stone, to Rohr. Rohr, quick pass there to Lynn. And now Olivia Lynn showing her power. Boy, I can tell she's been in the weight room. Jump ball, but possession arrow to the Orioles. Keelan Laird will return to the Oriole lineup, and she'll replace Riley Stone. And the Orioles with their tall lineup in there right now with Keelan Laird, Ryan Rohr, and Olivia Lynn. Keelan, her shot blocked, but it ends up with Ryan Rohr to Austin, now to Laird. Lynn, her shot blocked. And here comes Benzie Central. Nice block right there by the Huskies' Gloria Stepanovich. And Benzie gets a bucket right there and a foul. This is about the most excitement Benzie's had in this ball game.
It's the loudest I've heard their student section so far.
With the bucket for Benzie Central, she got the steal, Gloria Stepanovich. She gets the bucket. No basket. Belay my last, no basket, but it will be Benzie Central basketball. Ludington leading 37-6, 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Ball will be triggered in by Elise Johnson. Now over to Heidi Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, Katie Quick, over to Stepanovich. Now they'll go back to Elise Johnson, to Novogradic. And shot blocked there by Laird. Oh, my goodness.
I thought that was pretty clean.
Yeah, that looked pretty clean right there.
I don't like that call.
Foul called on Keelan Laird. That looked like that was all ball.
Yeah, it definitely. She was pretty straight up and down, too.
Yeah. At the free throw line for Benzie Central, shooting 2, number 3, Gloria Stepanovic. First free throw is up and no good. Orioles up 37-6, 1:51 to go in the third quarter. Shelby Bentley returns to the to the Benzie Central lineup. Second free throw, good. Orioles with a 30-point lead, 37-7. 1:48 to go. Emma McKinley with the ball. McKinley will give it now to Jocelyn Austin, now to Keelan Laird. Laird, nice pass to Lynn. Her shot deflected out of bounds. Orioles will retain possession. Shout out to Bree Mesher.
She says, good work, Lady O's.
Good work, Lady O's. She would know. She's an Oriole, Lady Oriole herself. Now playing college ball. But that was her cousin Katie. I'm sorry. I'm sure Bree's going to college too, though, right now. Bree, if you're listening to us, let us know where your status right now so we can get it corrected here. We know Katie, your cousin, is playing college ball. There's a block right there. Benzie Central with the ball. Ludington with a 30-point lead, 37-7, 1:14 to go. The Orioles will get the ball back. And now a timeout on the floor. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here and tell you about some more of our great sponsors.
We'd like to send a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and Ludington area athletics.
That's all right.
We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play hard, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Orioles led 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. They outscored the Huskies 14-0 in the second quarter, had a 30-4 halftime lead. Right now they lead 37-7. Let's give a few more shout outs. This is the Oriole fans who are tuned in to the OSN and listening to WMOM. David Buskirk, yay for the O's. Also, shout outs to Rochelle Higgins. Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. Two very loyal, dedicated, longtime Oriole fans out there in Carlisle, Arkansas. Sandra Ramirez says, go get them girls. Also, we'll give a few more shout outs here a little bit later as we get into the fourth quarter. But right now, Oriole basketball with 1:13 to go in this third quarter. They lead 37-7. Emma McKinley with the ball. We'll be back with you Friday night from Hawley Gym. The Lady Orioles hosting the Chicks of Zeeland East. And that'll be there's a shot put up by Ryan Rohr. No good. Ball out of bounds. It will go to Benzie Central. Again, folks, all season long, if we have a boys game, the Oriole Sports Network will live stream the JV game. And then for the varsity game all season long, it will be the OSN and WMOM collaborating to bring you coverage, whether that's girls or boys games all season long, right here on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. And Friday night from Hawley, Ludington Orioles and the Zeeland East Chicks in girls varsity basketball action. 7 o'clock with the tip-off for the varsity game. Again, we'll be on bringing the JV game through the Oriole Sports Network, and then the varsity game through both WMOM and the OSN. At the free throw line for Benzie Central, number 5. And the shot is up and in by Heidi Pfeiffer. Carly Mesher checks back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Emma McKinley. Orioles up 37-8. Second free throw, also good. 2 free throws there for Heidi Pfeiffer. Ludington leads 37-9. Carly Mesher with the ball. 29 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jocelyn Austin with it now. Austin, Mesher. She'll work it in to Laird. Now to Lynn. Her shot short. Rebound, however, to Mesher. Now to Austin. Austin to Laird. Laird underneath, up and in. Keelan Laird off the glass. And Ludington now with a 39-9 lead with 5 seconds to go in this third quarter. There's a shot up, no good. Block there by Keelan Laird. 9/10 of a second left in the third quarter. Benzie's going to have to shoot this one. Nope, there's ball's deflected, and at the end of 3 from Benzie Central High School. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 39, the Benzie Central Huskies 9. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
We enter the last 8 minutes of play with the Orioles up over Benzie Central 39-9. Ludington outscored Benzie Central 9-5 in that third quarter after leading by the score of 30-4 at the intermission. And now we have started play here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Orioles, and Ludington's going to make Benzie turn the ball over. For the Orioles right now, you have number 2, Riley Stone, number 42, Delaney Williams, number 12, Jocelyn Austin, number 44, Keelan Laird, number 25, Carly Mesher. Mesher with it now. Austin, she'll fake the 3. Austin will give it up now to Mesher, now to Stone. Riley Stone, Keelan Laird. What a pass there. And deflected out of bounds right there. What a pass there from Keelan Laird, trying to get that ball to Delaney Williams. It's deflected out of bounds there by Benzie Central. Ludington basketball, 7:28 to go in the game. Austin, three-pointer, it's going to be overshot. However, Stone with the board. She'll give it up now to Mesher. Mesher, Stone, her shot off the mark. And I guess if there's one thing you can nitpick about tonight, it'll probably be the three-point shooting of the Orioles. Other than that, everything has looked pretty fantastic.
Definitely.
Benzie Central with the ball, 7:06 to go in the game. Shot no good, rebound Keelan Laird. Laird will outlet the ball, a little bit too much there on the pass to Carly Mesher, and it'll be Benzie Central basketball. Shout out to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Shot put up by Benzie Central, no good. Rebound to Riley Stone. Stone on the attack, still with the ball. She'll slow things up now, 6:40 to go in the game. Now out to Jocelyn Austin. Over to Carly Mesher. Mesher's pass intercepted right there. And with it is Elise Johnson. Elise Johnson now gives it up to Kaylee Novogradic. Shelby Bentley. Now to Stepanovic. Her shot good. Gloria Stepanovic gets the basket. And your score, Ludington 39, Benzie Central 11. Again, Ludington will not see Benzie Central this year, neither the girls or boys district, as Benzie Central has moved down to Class C. Or I guess you would say Class C, or I guess you could say Division III. There's an offensive board and a putback for Delaney Williams for the Orioles at her 4th point of this ball game. Ludington up 41-11, 5:44 to go in the game. Good tie up there. You can hear Coach Warren Stowe saying, good job, Riley Stone. Loves the hustle out there. Getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Ryan Rohr, and also number 23, Emma McKinley. Carly Mesher will take a seat on the bench. And we have a timeout. It's a full timeout. Ludington up 41-11, 5:40 left in the game. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. Ludington 41, Benzie Central 11. Again, kudos and a shout out and a big thanks to Benzie Central Athletic Director Eli Harris for his hospitality and the way we always get treated here at Benzie Central High School. Always enjoy coming to this venue, and it was also good seeing former Benzie Central girls coach Sarah Ross. Got the chance to talk to her for a little bit. Nice chatting with her. Benzie Central with the ball. Long three-pointer, no good right there. It'll be Oriole basketball. On the court for the Orioles right now, Olivia Lynn will check in to the O's lineup, replacing Riley Stone. So you got Olivia Lynn out there with Jocelyn Austin, Ryan Rohr, Keelan Laird, and Emma McKinley. Ludington up 41-11. Big first half from Olivia Lynn. In fact, a huge first quarter from her. She had 10 first quarter points to lead, to get the Orioles off on the right foot for this 2021-22 season. Big shout outs as well to our OSN Executive Director, Producer Thad Shank. I think he's probably back either listening to this game or watching it on the OSN right now, or he's conducting a practice with his boys' varsity team as he'll tip things off. His team will tip things off on Tuesday, December 7th from Hawley Gym as they host the Muskegon Reese Puffer Rockets. And also a shout out and kudos to Chris Nicholas, the owner, and also sometimes play-by-play, sometimes color commentary man at WMOM. He is a busy man, isn't he, Braden?
Yes, he is.
Chris Nicholas, yep. There's a Keelan Laird. Her shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. 4:31 to go in the game. Ludington up 41-11. Orioles led 16-4 at the end of one. They were up 30-4 at the half after outscoring the Huskies 14-0. In the third, they outscored Benzie Central 9-5 to take a 39-9 lead into this fourth quarter. Keelan's first free throw up and in. 8 points in this ball game for Keelan Laird. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. There's a miss on the second free throw. Rebound to Olivia Williams. Now with it, Emma McKinley, Ryan Rohr. Beautiful pass inside. Shot no good by Olivia Lynn. And rebound to Benzie Central. Boy, she has not missed too many tonight, Braden.
No, she hasn't.
When she's got inside like that, inside positioning. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, McKinley. What do you think of these? I like these Oriole jerseys.
These Oriole jerseys are sweet.
They're sweet jerseys. These black jerseys with the orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white, much like the 2017 version of Ludington boys that were state runner-up that year. I love those black jerseys with this style right here. Yep. I've been lobbying Coach Shank. I said, Coach Shank, I know it's going to be a number of years because it's going to go down to your JVs, then down to the freshmen, then down to the middle school. But I said, if at all possible, if I get one of those jerseys for my sports basement down the road, one of those 2017, and specifically if I could get jersey number 11, and Thad just got an ear-to-ear grin on his face. Of course, that was Joshua Lehman's number. He said, we'll see, Scoop, but it's going to be a while. All right, Benzie Central with the basketball. Ludington with a 42-11. And now there's a steal there by Jocelyn Austin. Now with it, Emma McKinley. McKinley over to Austin. Now to Olivia Lynn. Olivia Lynn now to Laird. To Ryan Rohr. Rohr to McKinley. This passing, this is something to behold here. The Oriole passing, first game of the season, and I tell you, it is crisp, concise, and precise.
Yeah, our possession is great, and we're taking really good shots
look at that.
too. Just like that. That's a good shot.
That was a good shot, just overlaid right there, and hopefully Keylin's all right. Looks like she might have a cramp in her left leg right there. She went down awkwardly, and a timeout called here. Coach Warren Stowe going over to talk to Keylin Laird, and luckily Keylin's standing up, but she in her left leg right there as she makes her way over to the bench, assisted by Coach Warren Stowe and JV head coach Dan Mesher. Ludington up 42-11, and let's hope the best here for Keylin. Riley Stone will check back into the Oriole lineup. So Stone's out there now with McKinley, Jocelyn Austin, Olivia Lynn, and Ryan Rohr. Let's just hope that Keylin has a cramp in that ankle right now, or that
left calf.
Left calf, exactly. She's over there stretching it right now. At the free throw line for Benzie, number 2, Kaylee Novagradic. She misses her first attempt. 2:58 to go in the game. Second attempt is up, no good. Rebound to Ryan Rohr. She'll outlet it now to Emma McKinley. McKinley to Riley Stone. Stone, McKinley. Now over to Jocelyn Austin. Jocelyn, 2:36 to go. Riley Stone with it. Stone at the free throw line. We'll give it up now to McKinley. Back to Stone. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Lynn. Olivia Lynn gets it inside.
Great
Beautiful pass there. Olivia Lynn to Ryan Rohr, who gets the bucket. You got to just absolutely love this unselfishness right now, Braden, we're seeing in this very first game.
Yeah, they're passing it. They're passing it around great. They're passing it around to everybody.
Ludington up 44-11, 2:05 to go in the game. There's a steal by Ryan Rohr. Rohr ahead of the field right there to Emma McKinley. McKinley now will give it up to Jocelyn Austin. Over to Stone. Rohr on the baseline. Working inside to Olivia Lynn. Back out now to McKinley. McKinley on the far baseline. Ryan Rohr. Nice pass there to Stone. Her shot no good. Rebound to Benzie Central. 1:36 to go in the game. Orioles 44, Huskies 11. Looking at Keylin Laird. There's the steal there. Jocelyn Austin with the steal. Austin will stop her dribble, put the shot up. Good! Jocelyn Austin with the bucket. Her first points of this season. Ludington up 46-11. And the good news is we saw that Keylin Laird was up and walking right there, and she looked like she was walking pretty good. She was not walking gingerly there, Braden.
Yep.
So Jocelyn Austin gets the bucket. Ludington up 46-11. We got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. Ludington up 46-11, 1:18 to go in the game. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Hey everyone.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch.
This is Kyle, Executive Vice President with Safe Harbor Credit Union. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value. Being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs.
Welcome back. First things first, a shout out to Les Johnson. Tuned in tonight. He says, way to go, O's. Ludington up 46-11. Reminder, folks, make sure you tune in to the Oriole Sports Network page later tonight. We will have the statistics on this game. We'll have the scoring by quarters for both the JV game and the varsity game. Scoring by quarters, final score. We'll have the individual scoring, and we'll have area scores of interest all later this evening on the Oriole Sports Network. Right now, Benzie Central with the ball. Ludington up 46-11, 1:08 to go in the game, and another forced turnover by the Orioles on Benzie Central.
Yeah, the defense by the Orioles tonight has been fantastic.
Yeah. We want to Send a special thanks to McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans, auto owners insurance group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto owners insurance, no problem, people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Jocelyn Austin, her shot no good. Rebound Benzie Central. The Orioles lead 46-11. 37 seconds to go in this game. Stepanovic, her shot up and no good. Rebound to Olivia Lynn. Lynn will give it up now to McKinley with 27 seconds to go. Again, the OSN WMOM back with you Friday night from Holly Gym. The Ludington Orioles and the Zeeland East Chicks. The varsity game scheduled to start at 7 p.m. There's a bucket right there for Delaney Williams. She gets her 6th point of the night. 6 seconds to go. Ludington up 48-11. A very, very impressive opening game for the Ludington Orioles. And there's the buzzer. And your final score here from Benzonia, the Ludington Orioles 48. The Benzie Central Huskies 11. As Ludington opens up its 2021-22 season in impressive, not only impressive, but very impressive fashion with this big victory over Benzie Central. Again, 48-11. You've been watching the Oriole Sports Network and listening to the OSN and WMOM. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. Stay tuned. We'll have the Smith and Eddy post-game show coming your way momentarily. Don't go away, O's fans.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome to Crown & Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown & Cork soon.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Benzie Central High School. The Ludington Orioles opened up their season very impressively with a 48-11 victory over the Benzie Central Huskies. Ludington outscored the Huskies 9-2 in that fourth quarter after outscoring them 9-5 in the third quarter, 14-0 in the second quarter, and 16-4 in the opening quarter. The Orioles held a 30-4 lead at the half. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for the Ludington Orioles, they were paced by Olivia Lynn, who had 10 first-quarter points. Olivia ended up with 16 points, a game high for the Orioles. Ryan Rohr had 10, 8 points for Keelan Laird, 6 for Delaney Williams, 4 for Emma McKinley, and 2 each for Jocelyn Austin and Riley Stone. Very impressive. And you also consider that the Orioles were without the services of Abby Banstra tonight and Annie Klein, two of their starters, and it just shows you how deep this Ludington team is, and it should be just a really fun and exciting year watching this Oriole team, and as their season progresses, it's going to be a lot of fun. And as I'm sure it's going to be the same with the boys as well. The JV lose tonight by the score of 40-30. Coach Dan Mescher's team, they were led by McKenna Williams with 11 points, 8 points for Aaliyah Betts, 5 points for Jordan Anderson, 4 for Jenna Skiba, and 2 points for Ellie Jerusalem. That was the JV score. Ludington JV falling by the score of 40-30. But the Ludington varsity winning very impressively, 48-11. Coach Warren Stowe has joined me. Coach Stowe, you were exactly right. Last night you had a huge ear-to-ear grin on your face. I interviewed you for the pregame. You said, my girls cannot wait to get into action. And boy, oh boy. You know, if there's one thing we talked about tonight, Braden and I, there's one thing I guess you could jump on and say that wasn't good tonight. And it wasn't even that bad. I don't think we had a three-pointer tonight.
No, we didn't.
But we didn't need it.
We didn't need it. When you are patient like we were and really focus on working the ball down there to Keelan and Ryan and Olivia and Delaney, you know, yes, would we have liked to maybe hit a couple more jump shots? Sure. But I think if you look at a lot of those plays, and I told those girls, they probably think I'm crazy. I told them 20 times. You know, in that first half, you have Jocelyn Austin on the wing who passes up a wide open three-pointer, shows shot, dumps it right into Olivia for a layup. You know, we had girls all over the court
exactly
passing up good for great. Yeah. And I'm proud of them. It's hard when they pack it in like that. It's hard to be patient to work for the shots that we wanted. So
we talked about the passing tonight, how crisp and concise it was tonight. And on the unselfishness, I don't know how many times we talked about that, Braden and I, tonight, as you were just alluding to, Coach. You got to be, no wonder you had such a big grin on your face. I know I keep saying that and alluding to that last night, but and to be without Abby Banstra and to be without Annie Klein tonight, two of your starters, your team is deep. I'll tell you that.
We have a lot of girls who have put a lot of work in and worked to be in the position that they are. You know, and I told you last night in the pregame, you know, there's that big void that you know, kind of existed because of Annie and Abby being out and losing Haley. And you could see that offensively, that first few possessions with Emma and Riley and Carly being really, I think, not, you know, just nerves. You know, normal kid stuff. You know, I was nervous, they're nervous. It's just normal. But after those 2 or 3 possessions, you know, that kind of goes away and you just play and you see what happens. And they don't have that on the defensive end, obviously. There's no nerves there.
You mentioned it. You don't just lose a Haley Stowe and then come back and, you know, although you did tonight, your girls did it. They bounced back nice. Graduation, it happens. It's part of life. Obviously, you lose players to graduation. And this team coming back this year, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a fun year. We talked about it tonight. I don't know how much. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting covering this team tonight. And what we saw tonight against the Benzie Central team, shutting them out in the second quarter, 14-0, after jumping out to a 16-4 lead. And what a first quarter by Olivia Lynn. 10 first quarter points for her tonight.
Yeah, you know,
she ended up with a game-high 16,
and
Coach.
that's such a luxury, right? So, you know, Ryan comes out, and Ryan is, you know, senior leader, and she's, you know, foaming at the mouth to get out
2 quick
here
fouls.
to have, you know, her to start her senior year off in the way that she wants, and then boom, boom, you get 2 quick fouls, and that's such a blessing to have Olivia come in and play the way she did with Keelan. You know, they don't miss a beat. They've played a lot of basketball together. And a great job by Ryan. I sat down and just said, you know, now it's just mental. You know, you're sitting down for 5 or 6 minutes in the first quarter here, probably more, and just keep in it and talk to your teammates. And then she came back in and didn't miss a beat. So proud of her for fighting through that, because that stinks when that happens.
Exactly. And very impressive with your 3 sophomore guards starting tonight. Of course, with Abby and Annie being out tonight, Riley Stone, also Carly Mescher, and your third sophomore, Emma McKinley.
Yeah.
And Emma and Riley both saw big minutes on the varsity last year.
Yeah, and you lump Jocelyn into that group.
Jocelyn.
You know, those 4 are playing our quality guard minutes right now with some of the injuries that we have, and girls just fighting through things. And all 4 of those girls came out and they did exactly what they were asked to do. You know, they looked to be, you know, basketball players and looked for their shot, but first looking for Keelan and Ryan and some of those layups. You know, passing up good for great, like I said when we walked up here.
Boy,
so proud of those 4. They did awesome.
When you mentioned Keelan, you mentioned Ryan. I dubbed them last year the Wonder Twin Powers.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast watching them this year. And then you get great minutes from Delaney Williams tonight, and you combine that with the play of your guards, and you told me last night, you said, Scoop, you're going to see some good guard play tomorrow. Even though we're missing Abby and we're missing Annie, wait till you see this. And we saw some of it last year from Riley and Emma, and now you add Carly to the mix. And like you said, with Jocelyn, too.
Yeah.
And it just, you can't say enough.
And
Coach.
when you add those guys to the mix, you know, Riley's so long, Emma's long, Ryan is long. You know, it just kind of gives us, you know, obviously Keelan and Olivia and Delaney. So it just gives our defense an extra 6 inches on all their wingspans, and it's just hard to play against.
And I'm going to say, we've been praising the unselfishness of your players in the offense tonight. I haven't even hit on the defense yet,
right.
which you just alluded to just now, the smothering defense. And you look at that and how you played. You could see this maybe being the third, fourth, fifth game of the season, but to come out tonight like this and do what you did to Benzie Central, and now you go into a game with Zeeland East on Friday at Hawley, your home opener.
Yep.
That should be a lot of fun Friday at Hawley.
Yeah, that's going to be great. You know, Zeeland East has got a great program. I've seen some film on them, and you know, you're going to get exactly what you expect. You're going to get, you know, strong, talented girls that work their butts off, and you know, you wouldn't expect any less. So we're excited to get in Hawley and hopefully have a couple more fans than we did last year.
Exactly.
And I'm excited for those girls to get to experience that because they've waded this road and just like all of us. So I'm happy for them.
So O's fans, you're hearing Coach Stowe. Come on out Friday to Hawley.
Friday night.
You can still bring your phones and watch the OSN.
Get there early and watch the JV and then stick around and watch the varsity at 7 o'clock.
They can still bring their phones, watch the OSN, listen to WMOM as well, and they can be there in person. Is it going to be a whiteout? It's going to be an orange out Friday? Do you know anything?
I'm pretty focused here on basketball.
Okay.
You have to ask the girls that. I let them take care of all that stuff.
Well, maybe I have to ask one of your parents, like Tammy Bandstra.
Yeah,
or
Tammy will know. She will
see
know
what's
if it's
going
a
on
whiteout
Friday.
or not, for sure.
No doubt. But, Coach, what else can you say about tonight's game?
I'm just proud of them all, man. They worked really hard, and I'm excited. You know, like I said, you get those good nerves, and to come out the way they did, and start their season off right, and kind of lay the foundation for what they want to do. They're a determined group. They have some goals that they want to achieve, and to come out and lay the foundation, I couldn't be more proud.
So your girls don't just want to beat Cadillac this year like they did last year. They want a lot more than just Cadillac this year.
I'm sure
right?
if you asked them, they would still say they want to beat Cadillac.
It's going to be a fun ride back to Ludington here from Benzie tonight for your girls.
I think the karaoke machine that Abby Bandstra brings will probably be fired
Awesome.
up, and there'll be some singing and dancing, I'm sure. So thank you for being here, and go O's.
Pleasure, Coach. Enjoy the ride back. We look forward to seeing you Friday at Hawley.
Thanks a lot.
It's a happy Coach Warren Stowe. Big smile on his face. It's always great to see Coach Stowe with that big smile on his face. His girls win tonight by the score of 48-11. Again, paced by Olivia Lynn with 16 points. 10 points for Ryan Rohr, 8 for Keelan Laird, 6 for Delaney Williams, 4 for Emma McKinley, and 2 each for Jocelyn Austin and Riley Stone. A very impressive opening game win for the Ludington Orioles. Again, the varsity wins by the score of 48-11. The JV fall by the score of 40-30. We want to thank all the fans who tuned in to both WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. We love you, Oriole fans. Keep tuning in all season long here and supporting your Orioles. Hopefully we'll see you out at Hawley Gym as well on a number of occasions this season. And with that said, for our executive producer, director, the one and only Thad Shank, our OSN camerawoman, Julia Havman, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and my color commentary man tonight, the one and only Braden Kronline. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Benzie Central High School. Again, your final score in the JV game. Benzie Central wins by the score of 40-30. And in the varsity game, the Ludington Orioles 48, the Benzie Central Huskies 11. Good night, folks. Ludington, you stay classy. We'll be back on the air with you on Friday night. Until then, take care.
This has been a presentation of high school sports on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Join us next time as we have more hard court action with Ludington Orioles and Todd Scoop Hansen. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Lundquist Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown and Court. Once again, the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM teaming up all season long to bring you more exciting basketball, just like tonight's game. Join us again on 102.7 MOM FM and the Oriole Sports Network.